Welcome in to Ector County Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Mudbugs getting ready to conclude their two-game series against the Odessa Jackalopes here on Permian Basin Strong Night as they honor the victims of that heinous shooting back on August 31st, 2019 here in the Odessa Midland area. What a sombering night it's going to be here at the Ector County Coliseum, but we're all wearing yellow ribbons as one as we honor all the victims and, of course, the 7 that were killed in that heinous shooting. The Mudbugs and the Jackalopes. Second game of this two-game series. Last visit at the Ector County Coliseum this season. Mudbugs coming off a 3-1 win last night. Goals by Garrett Steele, Ryan Dickinson, and an empty netter from Ryan Waltman. It gave the Mudbugs their 28th win and their 8th win in their past 10 games. They're now in third place with 56 points, 1 point ahead of Topeka. They're still 11 points behind Lone Star and 13 behind Amarillo, but still plenty of time for the Mudbugs to get back in this. They're just going to have to hurry. The Mudbugs now will look to extend the Jackalopes' troubles as they've lost 22 straight games. We'll talk to Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. You've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the Jackalopes. Last visit here at Ector County Coliseum. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And, Coach, we talked about it in yesterday's pregame show. You were fearful of a sluggish start, and it seemed like you got one of those. And I'm sure that was what you feared most, and it was obviously frustrating the way your team started.
Yeah, it was. It was a little sloppy, and when you play that way, you're just not connecting. It's hard to play with speed, and that's how we like to play, connected and flying with speed, and it was just a little stop and go, and there was just no flow initially, so a little rough there, but in the end, we got what we came here to do, and that was to get the 2 points. So hats off to the boys for fighting through it and getting the job done that we needed to do.
You kind of stole that first period in that final minute. It was Kiefer and Witherspoon were able to get the puck into the zone. And, boy, Garrett Steele, you brought him in earlier in the year. You like that shot, obviously.
Yeah, it's an elite shot, and we know he's got that in him, and he really put it in there last night. And it was just a lot of things, a lot of good things happened on that shift to open up that opportunity for him. But that's a tough play to come in there down the hole like that on your offside, basically, and just position your body, get that shot off quickly and as firm as he did, and it was one heck of a shot.
And, goals in the last minute of the period, you as a coach know those are, uplifting for one team, so demoralizing for the other, and it seemed like that momentum carried into the second, and then you had a goal disallowed. What was your take of the goal, obviously, or the non-goal, rather, that was going to be credited to Witherspoon?
Yeah, I thought it was a goal, but again, I'm just the coach, right? And I have to respect the decisions that the referees are making. I can sit there and argue all day long, but it's like trying to get an umpire to change a strike call or a ball call. It just, once the call is made, it's really, really, really hard to to get something reversed without video review, and I don't think we're going to be getting that anytime soon. So disappointing, but again, I respect his call, and we went out shortly after that and got one back on the power play. So in the end, it didn't cost us, but that is like the third goal called back in 3 games in this building as well.
Talk about Ryan Dickinson's goal. Obviously the power play came in, and you like him at the point. You like him, having that kind of responsibility. He's grown from what he was last year into this kind of one of these big leaders and outspoken kind of guys.
Yeah, well, his biggest thing was we really asked him to, stay out of the penalty box more, and then really work on his plus minus. He was on for a lot of goals for last year, but he was on for a lot of goals against, and those were a couple things we wanted him to focus on, and he's done that for us. He's stayed out of the penalty box, and I don't know, he's almost a plus 20 on the season. I honestly don't know what he is after last night, but he's up there in the league leaders of plus minus, and he's been doing a real solid job for us. And last night was a great opportunity for him to get a little more time on the power play, and he took advantage of it. It wasn't a rocket or anything, but a quick release, and it's on net, and it's hard for the goalie to stop what he can't see.
You got your first taste of Matt Hutton in a Mudbugs uniform. What did you think about his debut?
I liked it. There's obviously going to be a learning curve. He's played in Odessa for 3 years, and it's really tough just jumping into a new team 3 practices in, but I thought that him and his line mates really communicated well. They worked well together, and as the game wore on, they got better too.
Are you anything closer to pushing Alexi Girard to kind of get back into the lineup? Obviously, you missed his presence last night. I'm sure he feels better, but maybe not all there yet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something I'm going to think about. We saw a little more of him today at least, so he's actually smiling and looks like he's got a little bit of energy. But if you're not able to get enough food in you and recoup some of that energy, it could be dangerous for a player. And so we'll just continue to keep an eye on him throughout the day, and probably more again of a game time decision. And he's a really good, effective power play guy. So maybe we hold him on the bench for that if we choose to play him. But if not, again, we've always said we like how deep our team is, and it's a good opportunity for guys to step up and do the job, and they did that for the most part yesterday.
You climbed into the 3rd place in the South Division. We're all kind of taking a look at the standings as we're kind of going down the stretch. Amarillo and Lone Star not slowing down, and it seems like you guys are keeping pace with them. Winners of 8 of your past 10. Tonight, another opportunity to take that next step forward. What needs to happen tonight to obviously grab the sweep?
Well, even though they generated a lot of shots yesterday, I thought our D zone was okay. Again, it was the same focus as last night. I really want us to focus on that, but I just want us to focus a little more on executing our play so we can play with a little more speed tonight and hopefully put a few more goals up on the board. But so execution, D zone, and we got to compete harder.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages on Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Ector County Coliseum. A pretty nice commemorative scene here at the Ector County Coliseum as they're honoring some of the victims' families here at center ice with some of the Jackalopes players. And we ask that you please stand by for another moment of silence as we honor our first responders. And
please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, performed by Casey Schertzma.
And now Casey Churchmai will sing tonight's national anthem. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem. And now time for the Scuba Ventures starting lineups. First for the Odessa Jackalopes, head coach by Adam Phillips, assistant coach Jason Smith. At left wing will be number 15, Sam Harris. At center will be number 16, Ben Doherty. And on the right wing will be number 3, Vinny DeSanctis. On defense will be number 14, Spencer Kimball. And number 2, Gunnar Moore. Getting the start in nets will be number 35, Andrew Tekix. And Tekix from Dunkirk will get the start, and the numbers on Tekix. He is 9-11 with a 3.15 goals against and an .899 save percentage. Your Scuba Venture starting lineups for Jason Shoopy Campbell, Shreveport Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant. At left wing will be number 24, Giovanni Procopio. At center will be number 3, Matt Weber, and on the right wing will be the new guy, number 13, Matt Hutton. On defense will be number 41, Sam Miller, number 6, Dylan Peters, and the man in net looking for his 15th win of the season from Montreal, number 31, Richie Perrant. The numbers on Perrant have been staggeringly sensational, and that got him a place into the 2020 top prospects, and boy, he's excited about that honor. He's 14-7 with a 1.66 goals against and a .937 save percentage. He was here last year, and this was his big opportunity, and boy, he is seizing it, and the Mudbugs are going to need more of that from number 31 down the stretch and into that postseason if they're going to make another deep run, and all the confidence in the world Jason Soupy Campbell and the rest of this organization has in their netminder. It'll be Richie Perrant to my right, and of course Andrew Tekix to my left. And those are your Scuba Venture starting lineups for all your scuba needs. Go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 Texas Street in Bossier City. Misty Jacoby, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. Getting ready for the Landers Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram opening puck drop. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Mudbugs in their white jerseys. They'll skate from right to left. And the Jackalopes in their special Permian Basin strong jerseys. It's got that yellow and black kind of feel to it. Kind of reminds me of Georgia Tech a little bit, but it's got a nice little pattern to it. And they'll skate from left to right, and we got a ceremonial puck drop. And I like it. The former Jackalope, Matt Hutton, part of that opening ceremonial puck drop. And, of course, him and Spencer Kimball, a couple of former teammates, shaking hands and sharing a word or two of warm greetings, I assume. Mudbugs ready to go, looking for their 9th win in their past 11 games. They've won 8 of their last 10, playing consistent hockey, but they're still going to have to consistently win if they want to catch Amarillo or Lone Star atop the South. You know, I've asked Coach Soupy about that, about catching them. He's not worried about that right now. He just wants to keep playing good hockey, and he says if the Mudbugs keep on winning, the rest of it will take care of itself, and that's usually what happens. All right, it'll be Matt Weber and Ben Doherty here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram opening puck drop. So glad to have you with us here for a Louisiana Saturday night in Odessa, Texas. I'm Chet Yoder as we're ready to get the clock situated. Chet Hallinan making sure everything's good to go. With Connor Bowl and William Cronin. Puck is battled and dropped and won there by the Mudbugs. Good job there by Matt Weber. Back to Miller now to the far side. We're underway. To the far side there to Peters. Peters will throw it up to the neutral zone. Now through the middle of the ice, it's Peters, and he'll pelt it off the near side boards and in deep into the Jackalope zone. Along to the near side it goes. Now along that near corner, play back up top to Peters. Throws it toward the net. Oh, it hit a body in front. He had Weber trying to redirect that baby home. And now a helmet comes off on, I believe that was number 15, Sam Harris. He's got to come off. The Jackalopes have the puck along to the near side. Big burst of speed. Here comes DeSanctis. DeSanctis from the near side. Quick shot save made there by Perrant. He got a shoulder on it. Now along to the near corner it goes. Kicked around there by Kiefer. Now goes right back into the near corner. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out of the zone. Tied up and along that near corner there is Brazil. Now the far side there is Witherspoon trying to get it out. He can't. Now winding and faking it. There was number 16, Ben Doherty. He'll ding it around the far side corner. Mudbugs still have it. That's now Smith. Smith tries to lead it ahead there for Steele. Brazil can't get a body in front. Now a quick shot there. Easy stick save made there by Perrant on a shot there by McCormick from the far circle. Now along to the near corner, kept in there by Galati. He's pinched into the zone there as a blue liner for Odessa. Checked hard along the boards there by Smith, trying to steal the puck along the near corner to the left of Perrant. Now behind the cage along the end boards. Whipped now back to the left point, trying to keep it in there and worked around now, angled around the near side boards. Puck possessed there by Miller. Miller, trouble getting it out. Now along the near half wall, secondary attempt on over to Witherspoon. Now back to the far side there to Steele. Steele, who had a goal last night, will shove it off the near side boards and back into the Odessa zone. And now Steele takes a hard hit, and he did not like it one bit. Colson now throws it in front. Trickling puck. Stick save made there by Perrant. That was not an easy save as that puck came in at the speed that Perrant didn't expect. And now a penalty coming up to Odessa as Perrant leaves the cage. As now Brazil has it behind the cage. They're going to get some extra attacker time here. You got to love this. Brazil carefully behind his empty net along to the near corner. Brazil now back to the far side there to Dickinson. Dickinson very carefully going to grab it. And he's going to take his time here with the extra attacker time. Yeah, he puts a little instruction there for his captain to get to his right. That's his sweet spot. Dickinson now to the near side there over to Koklachev. Koklachev now works it up the ice with a burst of speed. Here comes Koklachev, backhanded, now shoved in there by Fetchko. Still possessed there, thrown in front, and it's possessed and touched up there by Brian Smith. And the Mudbugs will go on the game's first power play. So the Mudbugs early goings, just 2:42 into this baby. It is going to be Jack Rudin in the box. And the Mudbugs will put their 19th ranked power play. That's now just at 15% conversion rate into work for the first time this evening. They had a power play goal last night. They were 1 for 3. Face off now, the left wing circle battle and won there by Shreveport. Play back up top now to the left point there to Brazil. Now back to the top of the point there to Dickinson. Now from the far side, Witherspoon back to Dickinson. Dickinson has it now from the point. He waits. He shoves it on over to his left there to Brazil. Now he'll whip it around to Witherspoon from the right point. He'll work it in deep now to the far corner. Play back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson waits now. He skates on over to the far half wall. Now curls back to the right point. Over to Waltman. Waltman at the point. Waltman now back to Dickinson. Dickinson now switch spots there to Waltman. Waltman now Brazil back to Dickinson. Dickinson fires it toward the net. Stick save made there by Tekix. Now from the far corner it goes. Handled now, back up top now to Dickinson. He leads the power play. Now to the far side there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon dropped off there to Waltman. Waltman now back up top to Dickinson. Bodies in front of the cage. Dickinson, good zone time here for the Mudbugs. Waiting for a one-timer there was Dickinson. He waits, and now he fakes it. Now back up top to Brazil. Brazil now to Dickinson. Dickinson a blast. Tipped on net, and it goes just wide. He had Weber parked in front of the cage. Back up top to Brazil. Brazil now to Witherspoon. You got to like the way this is moving around the perimeter. Dickinson now has it at the top of the far circle. Delved in deep there to Waltman. Waltman now one-time shot there. Didn't get much on it, and he broke his stick there was Witherspoon. Back up top. Good zone time here for the Bugs. Getting a new stick and coming off. Now from the right point there is Dickinson. Throws it toward the net. Oh, it ricocheted back out to center. Boy, that was great zone time for the Mudbugs. Not too much to show for it. 90 seconds gone by on the game's first power play for Shreveport, brought to you by AEP Swepco. Work back in there to Miller. Miller will shove it back to Smith. Smith now gains the blue line. Smith now will work it around in the near corner. Throw back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf now to Miller. Back to Metcalf. Metcalf now on over to Smith. Smith from the near circle. He waits. He throws it in deep. Back up top now. Metcalf a blast. Save made. Rebound chance. Poked that just wide. Oh, the Mudbugs had a chance to stash it in along that short side, and the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Rudin is out of the box, and the Mudbugs come up empty on the game's first power play. But they kind of like the way the movement was into the zone, though. Now carried in there is Natty Shack. Natty Shack works it in there with Smith. Smith now behind the cage. Work back up top now to Metcalf. Metcalf now to the far circle, goes, throw it in front of that, rebound chance, they score! That was Miller, right place, right time, rifles that baby in, and it's 1-0 Shreveport. Great work, you could see the push from Shreveport, kept praying, kept clawing, kept fighting, and they jam one in for the game's first goal, 5:08 into the opening period. It's Miller's goal, and the Mudbugs lead 1-0. Smith and Natty Shack assist on the Sheriff, Sam Miller's goal. Great work. Miller's 14th of the year. It's his team-leading 31st point. What a fantastic year the AIC commit is having. And now a shot goes wide of Perron. Boy, just great work from the Mudbugs. They were working hard on the power play, and it was really that momentum of the power play that worked in their favor into the offensive zone now. Great shot from the near circle there by Miller. It's his 14th. And Wisconsin, thrilled, of course, his hometown. All tuned in. Glad to have the Miller family with us. Now thrown around the far side. Quick shot there. Backhand shot. Oh, what a pad stop made there by Tekix. Right in front there was Hutton looking for his first goal against his former team. Now turned over. The Jacks jolted back in, and now Perron didn't know where it was. That was a dangerous feeling. Now thrown back to the left point. Quick shot there. Smothered up there by Perron. And he'll cover it up with 13:27 remaining here in the first. 1-0 Shreveport. Boy, this was the start that Coach Soupy wanted last night, and it's starting to happen tonight as they're really pushing the issue. And I always feel like Perron's one of those guys, when you give him a lead, it's like giving a pitcher a lead. He just gets stronger as the game goes. That's just a testament to the year he's having. He's had to play really under every ridiculous situation there can be in hockey, and he's done a great job battling through it. Kiefer now sends it in to the Jackalope zone, picked up there by Klenow, and Klenow will whack it back in to the Mudbug zone. Now played around to that far half wall, still deep in the Mudbug zone. Now worked back into that far corner. Good job there by Kiefer. I thought Kiefer was tremendous last night. Had himself a Scuba Ventures star of the game as that puck now is powered into the Mudbug zone and it'll be touched up for icing. A 1-0 Shreveport lead. Mudbugs win the faceoff. Now worked in along that far corner. Zebra almost got in the way. Boy, he boxed out Koklachev as that puck squeaks back out to center. Now Fetchka will flip it off the near side window in deep into the Odessa zone. Shot 7-4 in favor of the Bugs. Now played on the far side, 2-on-2. Quick wrister there, easily shoved aside there by Rudin from the far side there by Perrant. Now along to that far side. Oh, what a hard hit. That was upstairs as Huffner leveled Smith, and that's going to be a penalty. I believe it's a headshot. No, elbowing is what they're calling. And Huffner cannot believe it. And the Mudbugs are going to go right back on the man advantage. Huffner with a little lip service toward Chet O'Halloran. Boy, the way the Mudbugs were moving that puck around in that first power play opportunity, I think they got to like the way that looked and try to see if they can cash in on their second attempt with 11:58 remaining here in the first. 1-0 lead in favor of the Bugs, thanks to the goal from Sam Miller, his 14th of the year. Coach Soupy trying to get some personnel here. Great start to this one for Bugs hockey. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Played now to the point, now from the far side. Witherspoon back up top now to Dickinson. Dickinson to the left point there to Brazil. Brazil now back up top to Dickinson, now to Witherspoon for the far circle. Quick shot, and it redirected into the near corner. Brazil tries to hang on, keep it in play. He will. He holds the zone from the far corner. Back up top to Dickinson from the high slot. He shoved it just wide. Now off the far side, Dickinson holds the zone. Back in deep there to Waltman. Waltman will drop it off there for Witherspoon. He'll get back into his sweet spot from the far circle. Delved in deep there to Waltman. Waltman's got Weber in front of the cage. Back up top to Dickinson. A shot. It deflects off the near side window. Brazil will hold the zone. Brazil back up top to Dickinson. Now to Brazil. Brazil waits. Cross ice pass there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon has it now. Back up top to Dickinson. Back to Witherspoon. Witherspoon back to Dickinson. Dickinson fires it toward the net. It goes just wide. Waltman holds the zone. He'll shove it back up top to his blue liners. Brazil across ice over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon try to work it in deep. Stick in front there by Kimball. Back up top now to Dickinson. Dickinson now at the point. He waits to Brazil. Brazil now back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson waits. Fires it toward the net. It hit a body in front. That was Waltman and Weber in front of the cage. Now Waltman from the far side back up top to Dickinson, able to hold the zone. Still 40 seconds left on the man advantage. Brazil back up top to Dickinson. Fires it toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Trying to shove it on net there was Waltman. He got a stick tied up. Penalty coming up to Waltman, I believe. And he can't believe it. Waltman looks a bit dumbfounded, and so do I. Oh, they're going to call a slash on Waltman. That one looked a bit ticky-tacky. I don't blame Waltman's reaction for that one. 10:30 remaining in the first. 4-on-4 now for 33 seconds. Well, the way the Mudbugs have been moving this, they do not want to give the Jackalopes any chance. Little 4-on-4 action. Now back to Peters. Now back to Miller. He's going to wait. And Miller's going to have to reset now. And we're down to a dozen seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey time. Miller's trying to get it up the ice, but he doesn't have much lane to go through. Now thrown up ahead there to Nattyshak. Nattyshak comes around the corner. Oh, a backhand shot gets blocked. That was a good idea there from Nattyshak coming around the outside. Big shout out to the Nattyshaks, tuned in from Toledo, Ohio. Glad to have Ms. Amy, and of course our former NHLer, Mr. Mike. Now from the far side, worked in deep. Miller works it around the near side board, held in there by Colson. Colson now at the point, fires it toward the net, it gets the glass. Now to the near side, it goes there to DeSanctis. DeSanctis now from the near circle, fires it toward the net. Save made there by Perron. Now in front of the cage from the far corner. Back up top now to Colson. Colson waits. Colson waits again. Quick shot, glove save made there by Perron. And might have went wide, but Perron wanted to kind of get his arm stretched out a bit, and he makes a nice glove grab. Perron getting tested early, but he feels comfortable making those saves. He had a couple come atop his chest area, but I think those are the saves that gets him more loose and comfortable back there. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Good job there by Dickinson to tie it up along that near corners. He's killing off some precious seconds. Now played back up top to Kimball. Kimball now has it at the point. He waits. Kimball now in deep there to Doherty. Throws it toward the net. Hit the post with the shot. And now Perron doesn't know where it is. And now back up top. Quick shot there. Save made there by Perron. There was all kinds of traffic in front of Perron. And the Mudbugs able to shove it down the length of the ice. Good job there. That's an errant pass picked up there by Brazil. And Brazil will bomb it back down the length of the ice. Perron under duress early, but standing tall in front of the cage. To the near side it goes. Puck now whipped back into the Shreveport zone. Played back up top to the left point. Waltman's out of the cage. 5-on-5 hockey now. Good drubbing there by Gockler around that far side. Metcalf's in there trying to chisel it off the walls. Now played out free, wedged out of the zone. Right back out to center. 2-on-2. Big burst of speed. Here comes Nichols. He's got Waltman with him. Nichols dropped off there to Waltman. Played back up top. It's going to be taken away. Mudbugs now on transition. They can't get caught here. Good job there by the Mudbugs to get back. And that was an offside. And Metcalf did not appreciate that shot after the whistle there by Gunnar Moore. Good pace to this one. 8 minutes left here in the first period. The goal from Sam Miller. It's his 14th of the year. It came at 5:08 of the opening frame. The score, Shreveport 1, Odessa nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back here to the Ector County Coliseum. 1-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Be sure to join us next weekend. The Mudbugs will be back at home for their Mardi Gras weekend. They'll take on the Springfield Junior Blues, and we'll have parades, we'll have costume contests, king cake eating contests, red beans and rice, all kinds of fun stuff. You want to join us Friday and Saturday night? Get your tickets by giving us a call during business hours at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. February 7th and 8th, it should be lots of fun Mardi Gras weekend at the George. Face-off one there by Odessa. Under 8 to go here in the first. Face-off one there by Odessa, but stolen away now. Puck now golfed into the near corner. Koklachev with a hard check there as the puck now is laced out of the zone. Shots 8-7 now in favor of Shreveport. To the far corner it goes. Thrown, a giveaway. Thrown in front. That was just behind the dangerous Tartaglione coming through the slot. Now Fetchko will flip it in deep there for Koklachev. Puck now lofted into the air in the near corner. Perrant's going to come out of his cage. He stays away from the biscuit and lets Miller grab it. It's a 1-0 lead for Shreveport. To the near side it goes. Mishandled a bit there by Steele. Now he gets kind of handcuffed a bit, and good job there by Miller to pitchfork it in to the Odessa zone. Whoa, wrestled down a little bit there was Steele. Got roughed up a bit. Now thrown back up top. Quick shot there. Pad stop made there by Takix. Oh, the shot there by Dickinson. Oh, hard hit as Brazil went right into his man. That was Wilderman. Oh, a shot there by Kiefer. He shot it wide from the near circle. Oh, that one Kiefer wants back. Now, from the point, Mudbugs hold the zone. Dickinson worked in deep. And the puck is now taken away. There by Blake Benson. I don't know who got the brunt end of that hit between Brazil and his man. That was Wilderman. They were trying to level Brazil, and Brazil kind of dodged it and leveled Wilderman in the process, as that puck now is thrown down the length of the ice for icing. All your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Lots of dates for public skating at George's Pond. Log on to mudbugshockey.com or go to our Facebook page or Twitter page. We got plenty of schedules on our public skating at George's Pond, or give us a call at 318-636-7094. Great time to come out for a skate. Played back up top. Quick shot there by Gockler, gets blocked, and it ricochets into the protective netting. .6:01 remaining here in the first period. Shots now 9-7 in favor of the Bugs. Miller able to rifle in his 14th of the year at 5:08 into the opening frame. They have a 1-0 advantage. Coach Soupy in full lecture mode behind the bench. Those guys. Now along the neutral zone, played in there. As now Procopio will belt it in to the Odessa zone. Hutton's after it. It's Weber, Hutton, and Procopio. Quick shot there by Hutton. Stick save made along the far side there by Takix. Now along to the near side it goes. Trying to hold it in there is Hutton. Hutton will work it in deep there for Procopio. Weber whacks it back up top, but Metcalf wasn't there, and it goes all the way down. All the way down. Metcalf's going to grab it, the California native. Off to the far side. Uh-oh. Boy, the Mudbugs got to watch out there. They were on a line change, and it was a very dangerous spot there where you could get tagged for too many men. Instead, they get tagged for icing. Big shout out to the Metcalfs, tuned in tonight from Palos Verdes, South California. Southern California, I should say. I know that area very well, though I live from the Northern California side. Always good to see the Metcalfs. Saw them the other last time we were in Lone Star. Thrown up ahead, too far for the spring Natty Shack. That should be an offside, maybe? Boy, Natty Shack, none too pleased. Well, now, they're calling an icing. That's what they're calling. Face off now to the left of Perrant. Face off, won there by Shreveport. Skittered off the near side wall. Played there by Nichols. Tried to nick it up ahead there for Natty Shack, but he couldn't handle it. Now off the near side boards, Miller will grab it. Miller will shove it in front there to Nichols carefully. The Allen Park native will go to the far side there to Peters. Peters now playing catch over back to Miller. Miller now will outlet it up ahead there to Natty Shack. They'll go in now 2-on-3. Natty Shack will just throw it in deep along the inboards. Now angle up the near side boards, handled there by Nichols. Oh, he dropped it off, but it was the wrong player. The Jackalopes have it now. Thrown toward the net there by Clenow. It goes wide. Nichols has it down to 4:25 remaining here in the first. 1-0 lead for Shreveport. Now Peters has it. Peters now thrown back behind the cage. Miller to the near side there to the fast and giddy Koklachev. Koklachev throws it toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Poked at as the net comes off its moorings. Oh, that was Smith with blazing speed trying to poke it home. Big shout out to the Smiths tuned in tonight from Anchorage, Alaska and Dallas, Texas. They're in various parts. Glad to have the Smith family with us. Smith had a frustrating night last night. Faced an unorthodox amount of time in the penalty box and kind of got messed with, and he was the one who got dinged for the penalty, and he was none too pleased. Face-off won there by the Jackalopes. He's one of the most calmest guys you'll ever come across off the ice, and he likes to run the mouth a bit on the ice. Along to the near corner, back up top now. Thrown out to center, 2-on-2. Trying to slice it in there was Benson, now in front of the Mudbugs bench. Koklachev has it. Koklachev will carefully throw it back to his blue line. Dickinson back to the captain, Brazil. Brazil now takes an awkward spin, and he lost it. Good stick tie up there by Brazil, and they're going to call Brazil for a hooking. And Brazil does not agree with it. And the Mudbugs will have to sit in the box for two, and the captain none too pleased. Coach Soupy has got a vein popping up across his forehead, and he is trying to explain something with Chet Hallinan. That is not a kindred conversation. As the face-off now to the left of Perrant. Mudbugs will go on the first choice personnel penalty kill for the second time this evening. Their penalty kill has been fantastic. Their 90.6 conversion rate. Odessa last in the league at 8.8%. They did have a power play goal, however, last night. 3.5 remaining here in the first. Face-off won there by the Jacks. Colson now in deep there to Brian Smith from the near half wall. Back to Colson, a blast score. It was right through traffic. Colson gets the goal. It's his second goal of the weekend, and we're all tied at 1. .16:36, time of the goal. It's a power play goal. And the penalty from Brazil hurts the Mudbugs. It's Colson's goal. It's his 4th of the year. They throw out carrots here. Traffic in front of Perrant. And it did not bode well for him. Game tied 1-1. Might have hit a body in front. Not much Perron can do there. It's Doherty's second from Colson and Brian Smith on the power play. It's a tough one for Perron to stop as it got redirected on its way through. Mudbugs were trying to seal up the gap there, and Colson found the hole. 1-1 is the score. 3 minutes left now here in the first. Miller comes in, throws it toward the net. It goes wide. Now to that far corner, worked in there by Peters as he's pinching the zone. Now from the far corner, it's Kiefer. Kiefer stays with it. Kiefer now, trying to stick handle his way past Rudin. Puck now rattled. Looks like a delayed offsides for Shreveport. They got to touch up. They do. Now to the near side there. On over to Colson. Colson works it in deep, gets roughed up a bit there by Miller. Now trying to float it up ahead there for Steele. Gets blocked. Witherspoon now, good body positioning. In deep into the near corner there to Miller. 1-1 game late in the first. Now to the far side. Steele sends it up the ice. There for Kiefer. Kiefer's got some space. Now to the near corner. Kiefer staying with it. Now along the point. Puck gets stolen away along that near wall. DeSanctis now. Puck deflects in. Look out, Adam Phillips right in front of him as that puck pops into the Jackalopes bench. Adam Phillips, the interim head coach of Odessa. Tried to correct the ship, and Metcalf starting to have a little bit of a unpleasant conversation toward the direction of DeSanctis. Boy, Metcalf's hot right now. Mudbugs Hockey Night. This first period brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs, from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Procopio to the far side there to Gockler and out of Metcalf. Metcalf from the near side. Thrown around there to Hutton. Hutton now skates up the ice, stick handles his way, throws it toward the net. It goes wide of Takix. Now Weber will whistle it in behind the cage. Good work there by Procopio and Hutton. They got numbers. Good job there by Procopio. Throws it in front. It got blocked. Now Hutton. Hutton stays with it from the near corner. Play back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf throws it toward the net. It goes wide. Now Mudbug steal. Quick shot there, blocked. Back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf uncorks one just wide. Boy, Metcalf trying to find the net. Now tripped up there was Smith. Now from the left point, Weber will work it in deep to the near corner. The Mudbugs have a late period goal in them again. Metcalf throws it to the net. It gets blocked. Metcalf staying with it. Metcalf worked it in deep, and now it's taken away. Mudbugs now will have to get this puck all the way down as it's jolted into the Mudbugs zone, but that's icing on Odessa. Well, this is good. The Mudbugs team trying to get a matchup that they want to see with some tired skaters for Odessa with 1:03 remaining here in the opening frame. It's a 1-1 game. Smith is going to take it. Fetchko is dancing around that slot. You know what he's thinking about. Smith battles. Mudbugs win the faceoff. Back up top to Brazil. Brazil now over to Dickinson at the point. Now back to Brazil at the left point. Throws it off the stick of Koklachev. Now Fetchko has it. Fetchko waits. Fetchko now throws it around near corner. Quick shot gets the glass. Now from the right point. Now from the right corner. Staying with it. The Mudbugs still have it. Can they hold the zone? They do. Good. Oh, the puck gets poke checked back out to center. Brazil now blasts it back in. Oh no, it takes a weird bounce in front of Takix, but no Mudbugs were there. That took a fortuitous bounce for Shreveport. Now back the far side. Here comes Humphrey. Good body check there. Penalty. No. Whistle was blown as Humphrey was getting roughed up in front of that Mudbugs bench. Looks like that puck rather went out of play. 25 seconds remain here in the opening frame. Face off in front of the Mudbugs blue line rather, which is also in front of the Mudbugs bench on the far side. Face off one there by Odessa. Puck now is gunned into the Mudbug zone. Thrown toward the net. Easy stick save made there by Perron on a shot there from the near half wall there by Humphrey. Now along the end boards, Mudbugs maybe one last attack, maybe. Puck given away. Good pad stop made there by Perron. Now 5 seconds to go. Along the near corner, Humphrey stays with it. Humphrey now spinned off the puck there by Brazil. Up ahead there to Waltman, and Waltman will run out of time as the puck now is thrown into the Odessa zone there by Nichols. Well, the period started out well for the Mudbugs, but the Jackalopes able to bounce back in the latter half and score a power play goal and tie this game up at 1. Shots now 9-8 in favor of Shreveport. It's a 1-1 game after 1. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We will talk to the newest Jackalope, or newest Mudbug, former Jackalope, Matt Hutton, after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show here in Odessa, Texas, as the Mudbugs get ready for a 2-game series with the Odessa Jackalopes. We're now joined by one of our newest Mudbugs and former Jackalope, Matt Hutton. Huddy, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you.
What's it like being back in Odessa? A long time no see, huh?
It's a little weird, but I mean, I'm excited. So we're looking for 4 points this weekend.
Talk about the news. I mean, so where were you? Did you expect the trade? Obviously, Odessa's going through some issues where they're kind of maybe unloading some of their top players. Where were you and kind of the news? Was it startling or was it something you expected?
I mean, obviously around Christmas time, I was kind of expecting it, and kind of when I came back, I didn't really know the situation that I was in, obviously being the leader there. But no, I kind of weighed my teams down and picked Shreveport, and they were good enough to let me come here. So, no, I'm excited, and we got a good group of guys so far, and looking forward to it.
You got a chance to pick Shreveport. Obviously, you're a longtime friend and teammate, former Mudbugs captain Jay Fewell. He was a 3-year Mudbug, and I can't even begin to describe how many great memories we had with number 13. And obviously, there was a phone call, I'm sure, to Fewell when you were coming to Shreveport.
Actually, Jay texted me before I even found out that I was coming here. So he found out from our head coach, Soupy, and he kind of called me and obviously welcomed me with open arms. Obviously he's not here anymore, but no, him and I go way back. Our parents actually went to high school together. He's one of my best friends, so it's happy. I'm wearing number 13, so we're close. He's happy about that, so hopefully I can keep the legacy going for JP well.
Do you play? You probably played with each other. Did you also play against each other at times?
Yes, so I mean, obviously we started playing together when we first started playing hockey. Like I said, our parents go way back, and we actually I played for Odessa for the past 3 years, so I got to play against them for 2 seasons, and again, you're playing against your best friend, but you gotta take it to him at times, be a little mean. So no, it was fun playing against Jay.
We had a nickname for him last year. We called him Captain Psycho. The guy's wired on God knows what. Are you similar to his style? Just that kind of reckless, ruthless personality that he possessed on the ice, or are you a little bit more composed, so to speak?
I'd like to consider myself not as reckless, but I mean, people call me a little psycho. I mean, I like to fight, and I'll stick up for my teammates when need be. But no, Jay's a creature, so you never know what you're getting out of Jay Fewell, and he's a great kid, and I love him. So
when you faced the Mudbugs, what stuck out about you when you were with the Jacks?
They're just hard to play against. They're a great organization. It's a winning culture. I mean, I think they won the Robertson Cup in their second year.
Years, yep.
And I mean that's something special. It's hard to do. Obviously, this is my 4th year in the league, and it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to accomplish. Even making playoffs, let alone winning the Robertson Cup, it's hard, and I think it's special. And obviously, it's a winning organization with a winning culture. So I'm excited, and I think everyone else is excited to have me here.
I would have to say your mental toughness has to be tough, so to speak, when you go through that Jackalope season that obviously nobody wanted to have. Coach Watson steps down as the head coach. You go through some more changes on a midst of a very long losing streak that I'm sure those guys are unhappy about. You're trying to snap out of it. I mean, the mood in that locker room, how was that?
I mean, the mood was good. I mean, obviously, Coach Watson, I've got nothing bad to say about Coach Todd. I mean, he was a great guy. He did great things for me, and Coach Adam, too. Coach Adam kind of took me under his wing. He just retired last year from professional hockey, and he kind of took me under his wing and is preparing me for college hockey, and it's something special. I mean, as bad as things were going, you still love it here. Like, I consider it my home, and it's hard coming back just because I know what those guys are going through in that locker room. I know how hard it is coming to the rink every day. I mean, I think they're on a 21-game losing streak, and I mean, it's difficult. I feel bad for the guys, but again, they're in a great place, and they've got a great head coach, and it's a good organization. So,
we're talking to newest Mudbug Matt Hutton, former Jackalope, here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You coming back here in Odessa, I see you giving the tour guide for the players on where to go, the hot spots. Did you know any players on this team, or did you play with anybody before?
Actually, my roommate, Ryan Dickinson, he was here last year for training camp, and then he actually broke his finger like 3 days in, had to get surgery, and he ended up coming here. So as the kind of rumors started to spread, I kind of texted Dickie and kind of said, hey, I might be coming to Shreveport, and he said, oh, that's awesome. And obviously, I'm pretty close with Dickie already. Like I said, we're roommates, and he's a great guy, and he's a great hockey player. So looking forward to it.
Your role with the Mudbugs, obviously conversations with Coach Soupy and Coach Perrine. Do you know who you're going to be lined up with? I mean, as far as the chemistry level, you have to obviously make a quick adjustment as far as a week is concerned.
I mean, I've been playing with the same 2 guys. I've been playing with Gio Procopio and Weber for this week, and I think I'm playing right wing or possibly center. I'm not too sure, but
what's your impression of those 2?
They're awesome. I mean, obviously they're good hockey players. I think Weber's committed to Bentley, and Gio's a young kid, so it should be good. We should have some good chemistry. It might take a little while, but no, I'm excited to play with the 2.
You being a 99, obviously your last year here in juniors, is it tough handling that pressure on where you're going to go next?
I mean, yes. I mean, obviously I had a brother and a dad that played at very high levels, and I'm just trying to follow in the footsteps. I got some interest in Division I, but again, I'm just looking what's best for me.
You do have a prominent hockey family. Talk about your brother and your dad and where they are.
My dad's a stay-at-home dad. My mom works, and I mean, we have a very close family. I mean, I love my family to death, and obviously my brother's a big role model to me. He played in the North American League in the USHL, and then went to play 4 years at Miami University, and now he's with the New York Islanders organization, and he's great. He's a big role model to me, and I can kind of call him whenever. He's a great voice to have kind of in the back of my head. Just he's been through it all. He's fought through adversity, and just just knowing the situation he was in, it's kind of the same situation I was in. He worked hard and stuck it out, and he's great to have in my corner. So,
what's he do for the Islanders?
He's a defenseman, so he's trying to make his way. Obviously, it's a special opportunity, and he's thankful for it every day. So
he must just have a wealth of stories being in the pros.
Yeah, it's a rookie year, so he graduated last year and then signed after his senior year, and so he played 9 games last year, and obviously this year is his official rookie season. But no, he's got some good stories just from juniors, college, and now at the pro level. I mean, he's fun to talk to. He's always got something. He's a little bit different than me. I'm kind of the loud one of the family.
I noticed that a little bit in the locker room, but that's okay because we got a loud family here in Shreveport.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the first thing I noticed was when I stepped in the locker room, kind of how close everyone was, and I mean, they welcomed me with open arms. Obviously, it's difficult when a 99 comes in that's gonna play some minutes, I think, and it's been a good. I'm thankful for everything. It's been great so far.
Growing up in Carmel, Indiana, how big is hockey over there?
Hockey in Indiana is really not that big. Obviously, I mean, it doesn't compare to the Michigans or Colorados or Chicago area, but no, it's pretty special, and there's a good core group of about 15 to 20 of us, and we get together and we skate together in the summer. But obviously, Jay's one of my training buddies. Yeah. We're together all the time. We hang out every night. So it's a close group, but it's hard to make it out in Indy. There's not a AAA program there, and it's difficult. So I had to move away from home at a young age.
Can you bench press as much as Jay does? Because he really busts out in the weight room.
I don't know. We joke around that Jay's dad had him in the gym at like 12 years old. So I don't think so. Jay's got me in that department, but I think I've got him in the brain department, and I think I'm a little bit smarter than Jay Fuel.
So Indiana Hoosier guy?
Yes, I'm a Hoosier guy. I'm not a big football or basketball guy, but again, I root for the Hoosiers. Like I love hearing from studs coming out of Indiana.
Colts fan?
I am a Colts fan. I do like the Colts. I do. Jay Fuel is a big Colts fan. Big Colts fan. So is Mr. Fuel. So no, Mr. Fuel used to take us to Colts games as kids, and he's got a couple funny stories of Jay in his young age with myself and another one of our longtime buddies. But no, it's good.
So you're not surprised to hear from Mr. Fuel the fact that he messaged me and let me know that Matt Hutton is better than Jay Fuel.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. No, like I said. Mike Fuel is a great guy. He's done great things and will continue to do the great things, and I appreciate him. He's like a second dad for me. He's the type of guy that you call when you need help with anything. So he's great.
That's Matt Hutton, newest Mudbug. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you on board. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We'll have more here after these messages on the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of my favorites and an important piece to our broadcast and the Shreveport Mudbugs corporate partner, Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta & Associates. Mr. Jerry, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
Oh, we appreciate you having us. Just talk about everything that's going on with DeFatta and Associates. Everybody knows, what it's all about. Just talk about how's business been going and where are we at?
Business is good. The private investigative industry is always up and down, but we do some things that help stabilize it. We do a lot of preventive investigative services for businesses. But we've also, starting in January, so this year we've gotten involved in being able to do remote extraction, cell phone analysis, and spyware scans. And that's something a lot of people are interested in.
What is that exactly?
So obviously, cell phones nowadays, there's so much spyware and tracking other, viruses that can be put on a phone just like a computer. People are concerned about their phones being hacked, privacy issues with their phone, calls being monitored, texts and things. So we're able to come to them, and within a couple of hours, we scan the phone, make sure all the privacy settings are correct and nothing's been compromised and there's no spyware that's been installed.
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta and Associates here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. What are your favorite kinds of cases, and what are some of the things that you don't like, and maybe just a little more of a grind for you?
Doing surveillance is always, insurance cases and things. That is, although it's a lot of companies' bread and butter, it's what we do the most of probably. Sitting in your car for 8 to 12 hours is tough, and I've gotten older and I don't have to do that anymore. So when it comes to what I like the least, surveillance may be it. And what I like the most is I personally specialize in employee theft things, where we go in and interview employees, sit down, try to figure out who did it. And I find it challenging to get people to confess. I'm fairly good at it. I also enjoy teaching, going into companies and helping them establish better policies and internal controls. That's something that I really enjoy. The employee theft, anti-fraud type investigation are my favorite. And for me personally, the least favorite would be surveillance.
So with tax season, I guess essentially right around the corner, is this some of your busiest time?
Yeah, it can be. A lot of people are doing inventories. A lot of businesses do an annual inventory every January, and they realize, hey, we've got a lot of stuff missing and don't have a clue where it went. And they call us, we can come in and do an investigation and help them figure out what they need to change and identify who took what what they've lost.
They've heard the contact information from me before, but the easiest way to get in touch with you?
Easiest way is probably go to our website, defattapi.com, and then, or just call me. Our number's listed on the website. Give me a call. If I'm not in the office, it rings straight to my cell phone. So I'm always available unless I'm asleep.
Aside from that, I don't know when you sleep because you have so much involvement also with Shriners. Shriners Hospital did a weekend here earlier in the season. I thought it went well. Just talk about your involvement in that. Obviously, that means so much to you and your family.
It really does, Chad. I've been involved with the local Shriners, El Caribe Shriners, since about 2010. And it's something that my whole family has gotten involved in. Obviously, Shreveport is the home of the first Shriners Hospital. Shriners Hospital treat children, regardless of the family's ability to pay, for any kind of orthopedic, burn, cleft lip, cleft palate, pretty much any issue that involves a child's ability to, get around and just be a child. And it's a great feeling to be able to help put a smile on a child's face. And we really appreciate everything the Mudbugs do to help the hospital. So that's something I'm passionate about. I guess you could call it my hobby. When I'm not working, I'm usually doing shrine stuff.
Oh, it's awesome. And then the Mudbugs' involvement with the Shriners now has been going 3 years strong, and it's going to keep going for years to come. Lastly, before I let you go, your daughter Amber DeFatta, one of our regular anthem singers, I have to ask, where did she get the pipes from? Was it from dad or mom, or was it something she developed from a young age?
It certainly was not from me. Her mother probably sings a whole lot better than me, but she by far is the best singer in the family. She's been in choir most of her time through school, and just something she developed a passion for and enjoys. and does quite well.
Yeah, we appreciate her on the ice doing our anthems. A live anthem, I think, brings out that much more energy, especially before game time. I would agree that a lot of people enjoy it.
I totally agree. I enjoy a live anthem no matter who's doing it, and I know she really enjoys being able to get out and do it. As you know, she's a huge fan and also very passionate about the Mudbugs.
That's Jerry DeFata from DeFata and Associates joining us here, and thanks for the time, and of course, thank you for the continued partnership and support. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Look forward to continuing.
We'll have more after these messages on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Ector County Coliseum. Now time for the DeFata and Associates LLC second period for all your investigative and risk analysis services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. 1-1 is the score. Outshot 10-9 after that first period was the Mudbugs by Odessa, but not the best period, but not the worst period. And now Matt Weber and Sam Harris having a conversation with William Cronin. And we're underway. Here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second, faceoff is won there by Odessa's Ben Doherty, who's got the goal for Odessa. Oh, hard hit there. Play back up top now. It's a Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Now worked in deep. Oh, hard hit now awkwardly along the end boards. Goes down is Peters. Now along to that near corner, chasing after it there. Boy, hard hitting going on now. Miller, who's got the goal for the Bugs, has the puck in front of Perrant, as he will just softly love tap it in to the Odessa zone. Mudbugs skating from left to right here in the second period. It's the long change for both teams. Now along to the near side, Kiefer steals it. Kiefer has it now. Kiefer stays with it. He'll work it back up top, shoved in there by Dickinson. Bounced around up into midair, caught there by Steele. Now Witherspoon back to Steele. Witherspoon whipped back up top to Dickinson, now to Brazil. Throws it toward the net, it gets the glass. And getting hauled down there was Steele, and I think we got a penalty coming up. And it's going to go against Odessa. Good job there by Steele to draw it. It's Doherty in the box, and it's a hooking infraction. Great job there from Steele to draw that, and the Mudbugs will go on the power play. 1:04 gone by here in the second period. 1-1 game. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Oh, boy, Miller wasn't expecting that pass, so he didn't have it cleanly. Back to the neutral zone it goes. Hard hit as Humpfner roughs up Miller. Now Koklachev will take a U-turn back, enter the zone from the far side there to his line mate Smith. Smith now back up top to Miller, bouncing puck now, settled down there by Metcalf. Now to Smith. Smith has it, waits, fires it toward the net, it gets blocked. Koklachev, the Russian bear in front of the cage. Now he'll delp right back out to that far circle. Now he'll get in front of the cage again. Miller back to Metcalf. Metcalf now to Miller. Miller back to Metcalf. He's waiting. They got Hutton in front of the doorstep. Quick shot. Real save made there by Takix, as Hutton was right at the doorstep trying to hammer one home along the rebound. Big shout out to the Hutton family. Glad to have them with us from Carmel, Indiana. Of course, Hutton, longtime teammate, longtime friend of former Mudbugs captain Jay Fewell, and he's wearing his number 13. Face-off battle at from the far circle. Won there by Shreveport from the far half walls. Waltman gets spun around. Puck yanked back out to center. Now back is Dickinson trying to whack it out of trouble. Gets bounced around a bit. Now Witherspoon will grab it behind Perron's cage. Down to a minute left on this power play. It's brought to you by AEP Swepco. To the near side now, lugging it up the ice there is Weber. He'll go to the left. Now off the near side boards, miss Weber, and the puck now is just ladled down the length of the ice. As we're down to 40 seconds left now on this AEP Swepco power play. 2.5 gone by here in the second. 1-1 is the score. Now along to the near side, here comes Witherspoon. He'll carry it in. Weber now will softly play back up top to Dickinson. Waits. Dickinson throws it in front. Ricken for a redirector. He had Weber's stick, and it went just wide. That was a great plan there. Dickinson waits. Slaps it toward the net. Redirected off the pad of Tactics into the near corner. Now from the right point, trying to hold it in there is Dickinson. Good job there by Dickinson to muscle it in, and the puck now is nudged all the way down the length of the ice. That'll just about do it for this power play as the captain Brazil has the puck. And, well, he's not going to move up the ice, so we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Now to the near side there to Gockler, along to the far side. Big burst of speed, Natty Shack. Puck now punched back in there by Brazil. Big shout out to the Brazils. Tuned in tonight from Granville, Michigan. Glad to have Miss Kate, Coach Joel, of course, all the Brazil brothers. Nice big hearty family, along with the grandma and grandpa tuned in as always. Back up top to Gockler. Gockler throws it wide. Procopio is there along the end boards. Puck now stolen away. Odessa has the puck. 16:20 remaining here in the second. 1-1 is the score. Along to the near corner. Gockler seals it up. Blocks off to Sanctus. And the far side, Harris has it. Back to DeSanctis. Back up top now. Held in there by Kimball. Kimball now trying to throw it to the far corner. Hit right off the pad, and now the puck goes right on net, and Perrant will make the stop. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the second. It is still a 1-1 score. Face off one there by Odessa. Throws it to the net. Stick save made. Rebound chance. They score. There was a chance along the short side. Odessa has the lead. Along that short side was Klenow. And the Jacks lead 2-1. Not much Perrant could do there as he was down and out on the splits. Time of the goal, 4:05 of the second. Bugs trail the Jacks for the first time this weekend. Gunnar Moore will get the assist on Klanow's goal. Mudbugs now trail 2-1 as they got to clean up all the rabbits, or rather the carrots that get tossed out on the ice. For Klanow, goal number 2 on the year. Well, that shift after a goal's got to be a hungry one for the Bugs. They cannot afford to give up these types of games. Face-off one there by Odessa. Good hard check there by Kiefer. Play back up top now. Mudbugs steal the puck. That's Witherspoon. Witherspoon works it in behind the cage. Now the puck stolen away. There by Kimball. Rattle off the near side glass. Up ahead there to Humphrey. Blocked off there by Peters. Miller back to Peters. Plenty of time in this game. 15.5 left. Thrown up ahead. Just missed the outstretched pass off of Kiefer. Good stick to break it up there by number 5, Timber Lewis. Now to the left point. Miller whacks it toward the net. Blocked. Oh, boy. That got a piece of Kiefer. Quick shot, stick save made. And now Kiefer's hurt. Boy, Mudbugs are down 2 forwards and down a blue liner this evening. They cannot afford to lose anymore. As Tactics makes the save, of course, Dawson Sherino out with the lower body injury. He is tuned in tonight. Glad to have Dawson with us, and we'll hope to have you back soon. And, of course, Anton Rupsov out of the country, and Alexi Gerard still recovering from the illness that hit him yesterday. Face-off won there by the Jacks. Played back up top to Peters. Peters now to Miller. Miller throws it toward the net. It gets blocked. Now to the near half wall. Punched around there, batted in. Thought that was a hand pass. It's going to be. Hutton's not going to touch it. Now he has to. I'm a little surprised. Well, then again, I think Hutton had to end all matters and touch that up. Almost 5 minutes gone by here in the second. It's all brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Face-off won there by Odessa. To the near half wall. Brian Smith played back to his blue line. Now through the neutral zone. Trying to find the stick of number 19, Blake Benson. Now banged around the far side boards. Picked up there by Peters. Boy, nothing has come easy for the Bugs this season. And tonight, another uphill climb. They're down by a goal. Now to the near corner. Carried in carefully there by Miller. Miller will work it in deep there to Hutton. Hutton now will just take it out. Didn't like what he saw, and he will skate all the way back down. He wanted a fresh set of Bugs. Now behind the cage of Perrant. The far side, Peters played through the neutral zone up ahead there to Natty Shack, just off his back heel. Now the Mudbugs got caught there. Oh, boy, that was dangerous. That was a possible 3-on-1 if Odessa would have corralled that puck cleanly. Now poked up ahead to the near side. Spun around there is Natty Shack. Now up the near side boards, played up ahead right through the neutral zone. Puck now worked back into the Mudbug zone there by Kimball. Oh, no, it got on net, and Perron had to cover it up. Boy, right on his tail there was Ottenbright. Shots now tied 11 apiece. Big shout out to our Claws Up Booster Club for everything they do. Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. If you want to be part of the Booster Club, all you got to do is give us a call at 318-636-7094. Carl Phillips, our Booster Club president, does a fantastic job. Now off the far side, steered back into the neutral zone. Now kicked around. Koklachev has it. Thrown up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko gains the blue line from the right side. Dropped to Smith. Smith throws it toward the net. It goes wide. Now Metcalf has it. Metcalf stays with it. To the far side. Played back up top to Gockler. Gockler now will float it into the near corner. Oh, hard hit along behind the cage of Tactics. And Koklachev might have got away with one there. Now Odessa along to the far side. Played up ahead. Now carried back out. Here comes Klanow 2-on-2. And he clanks it off the glass behind Perron and into the protective netting behind Perron. Have to thank Richie Perron's mom, Miss Rena Perron, for the gift basket the other day. That was quite lovely, and I know she's tuned in tonight, so merci beaucoup. Much appreciated. Je l'aime. Trying to work on my French here. It took 3 years back in high school. Je adore le poignet cadeau. I try to put that as best I can. It's meaning I love the gift basket in French. It's about a C- effort, and that's the best you'll get. Played back up top. Thank you once again, Miss Rena Perron. Thrown in front. Redirects just wide from Perron. And it was not like one of those Little League gift baskets either. It was a big league one, custom made. Had all kinds of goodies. Everything I love. Now thrown up ahead behind the stick of Witherspoon as it goes in deep into the Odessa zone. Now Kiefer, glad to have him back through the neutral zone, shoves it back to Peters to the far side. Puck now wristed into the near corner. Mudbugs need a wholesale line change. Odessa trying to catch him napping. Played along to the near side. Up ahead, Clanow goes wide along the short side. Mudbugs trying to get some feet under him. Losing a little mojo in this second. The Jacks will jolt it up ahead into the Odessa Mudbug zone, rather. The Captain Brazil. They call him Captain America after that patriotic jersey he wore. He's got the flow, he's got the look, he's got the charismatic quality. I like it. Gaining the blue line there is Procopio. Drop back there to Weber. He steals it. Now to Procopio. Back up top. Quick shot there by Brazil. And it got the glass. Oh, that was a riveting shot. That's got to come on net. Now Dickinson back to Brazil, but it goes out of the zone. Now Brazil will softly airmail that baby into the near corner. Puck now laced down the length of the ice. And that should be icing on Odessa. And now Adam Phillips up in arms. He thought that was tipped. Adam Phillips now up in arms behind that bench. He thought there was a tip on its way through. Chet Hallinan says, I don't think so, and this faceoff will come deep into the Jack zone. I didn't see much there, but Adam Phillips popped up like a Jiffy Pop bag behind that bench. Faceoff won there by the Jacks along to that far side. Play back out to center. Now gaining the blue line. Interfered with a little bit there was Natty Shack. Gained in there now on the far side. There is Colson. Good stick check and steal there by Metcalf. Off the far side boards. Played up ahead. Trying to poke it along there was Waltman. Oh, boy. Mudbugs trying to sneak in a hand pass. Try to hide that. And you just got to touch it if you're Natty Shack. I mean, Odessa's not going to touch up on that. And if I'm Odessa, why would I? You're in control once the hand pass violation is about to occur. Fetchko getting some instructions from Smith. Face off outside the Jacks blue line. 2-1 lead for the Jacks. On the goal from Clanow, that's the difference so far. Mudbugs trying to poke it along back in their own zone. Now, it forwarded along to the far side. Smith is there. Now Koklachev, the Russian Bear, bangs it back up top to Miller. Miller slaps it toward the net. Off the stick of Smith. Smith now back up top to Peters. Peters now to Miller. Miller waits through the high slot. Oh, and Smith couldn't handle it cleanly. And now Rudin will just rattle it into the Shreveport zone. Peters will drop it off there to Miller. Midway marker of the second. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. Off the near side boards, played up ahead. Here comes Witherspoon. Witherspoon throws it toward the net. Stick save. Made there by Takix. Boy, Witherspoon split the D. Had a chance on that biscuit. He was trying to beat Takix. Takix a big guy. He's 6'2", almost 200-pounder. Just feels like Takic's pads are big. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe they're just taller. I'm looking at Perron's pads. I don't know. Face-off one there by Odessa. Played off the near side boards. Back out to center. Puck now played in to the Odessa zone. Lifted it back out to center. Now off the near side boards there for Kiefer. Kiefer now trying to lug it in. Now he takes a kind of U-turn, a little shake and bake. Works his way in, throws it toward the net. Stick save made there by Takix. Now on the near half wall, Dickinson worked in deep there for Witherspoon. Tied up there was Kiefer along that far side. Now played off the back stick of Harris. Mudbugs trying to steal it. Oh, boy, that was close. Mudbugs arguing that should have been an offside. That one was very close. You see Kiefer with words along with Nanishek, and I don't blame him there. 9 minutes left here in the second period. A break in the action. It's Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Ector County Coliseum. Mudbugs back at home next weekend, Mardi Gras weekend, February 7th and 8th. You want to be sure to join us. Mudbugs take on the Springfield Junior Blues. We got rice and beans on the menu. We had a king cake eating contest, costume contest, lots of fun stuff, including a Mardi Gras type of parade. We're going to throw out goodies from Johnny's Pizza, Super One Foods, McDonald's, Sterling Dental Center, lots of great stuff. You want to be sure part of all that fun, including NFLer Greedy Williams will be in the house. Give us a call during business hours at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Dickinson has it, dings it in there for Brazil. Now throw shots, rebound chance, poked at it, hit the post. Oh, boy. Hutton threw it toward the net, and Procopio clanks the pipe. Now along the near corner. Procopio stays with it there with Hutton. Mudbugs trying to tie this baby up. Dickinson now to Brazil. Brazil throws it through the high slot. Procopio throws it toward the net. It goes wide. Now, Weber mishandled. Now in the near corner. Weber stays with it. He's got Procopio there for help. Back up top now to Dickinson. Dickinson thrown through the net. Redirected. Blocked in front there by Smith. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Thrown back up top. Held in there by Dickinson. Dickinson now will work it in deep there for Weber. Weber now along the inboards. Spun around there by Waltman. Waltman now whisked back up top to Brazil. Now to Dickinson. Dickinson to the right point. Throws it toward the net. Easy stick save. Made there by Takix. But that's okay. Coach Soupy wants some fresh skaters, and he's going to get an offensive zone faceoff. And I think that's what Dickinson's plan was there. But boy, Procopio clanks the crossbar as he tried to poke one home. That was a great play there from Hutton, looking for his first point as a Mudbug. 8:04 remaining here in the second. Shots now 15-14 in favor of Shreveport. 2-1 lead for the Jacks. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Puck stolen away. Rudin back the other way. 2-on-1. Rudin shots. Score. A giveaway in the offensive zone for Shreveport turns into another goal for the Jacks. And it's Rudin who scores it. Jackalopes 3, Mudbugs 1. Time of the goal, 12:06 of the second. And that is one of those Coach Soupy 3 seconds into the back of your own net type of goals. And those are the ones that break your backs. Boy, that is one that Perrant wants to stop. And that is one he usually stops 99 times out of 100. It was an awkward play as Rudin had some support behind him. Mudbugs tried to get back, and it slipped right through Perrant. And it's 3-1 Shreveport. 3-1 Odessa, rather. They throw the carrots here after the goal. number 4 on the year. And now thrown toward the net there from Perrant. And the Mudbugs now down by a pair. Now the shot toward the net. Takix makes the save along the short side. Odessa, who has not won a game since November 15th. They have lost 22 straight, have a 3-1 lead over the Bugs right now as we are at 7:33 left here in the second. Plenty of time, but the Mudbugs got to get going. Face off now to the right of Takix. Quick shot goes wide. A shot there by Witherspoon. Now played back to the blue line. Odessa 3, Shreveport 1. Puck now is whacked in there by Steele. Wagon wheeled around to the far side. Pinched up ahead, now poked along there by Witherspoon. Throwing his body around, bit there is Kiefer. Kiefer now kicks it around, but he lost it. Now Jackalopes back the other way. And now DeSanctis. Quick throws it to the net, it gets blocked. Along to the far side, Kiefer stays with it. Now thrown toward the net. Drop back. Miller has it. Miller sends it up ahead there for Witherspoon. Witherspoon advance it to the far corner. Back up top this Miller shoots it just wide from the left point. The Bucks just got to get one back. Uh-oh, here comes Nick Grimaldi. 3-on-2, thrown toward the net. And a penalty coming up to Shreveport. Boy, I thought that was just a blown tire. Dickinson can't believe it. And the Mudbugs are going to be sitting for 2 with a man down. Boy, this is a critical moment for the Mudbugs because they cannot fall any further behind. Odessa, who has been desperately searching for a win, has a 2-goal lead, and now they're going to have a power play. First choice personnel penalty kill will get to work again. Face off one. Now DeSanctis fanned on the play, and the puck is backhand off the near side boards down the length of the ice. Colson back into his own zone. 6:05 remaining here in the second. Jacks 3, Bugs 1. Now along the inboards. Battling for it there is Procopio. Trying to chisel it off the walls. Mudbugs got to clear this puck as they're trying to get the puck off the walls, but a good job here to seal it up at the very least and kill off some more precious seconds. Now played out free. Can Peters nudge it up ahead? And good job there by Weber to power it down the length of the ice. Well, I thought Weber had a little space to take off with that, but he decided to clear it down and take care of matters first. Odessa taking their time. We're down to 50 seconds left now on Dickinson's infraction. Worked in deep now along the end boards behind Perrant. Played back up top. Now from the far circle, quick shot smothered up there by Perrant. Penalty coming up to Shreveport. As Takix was leaving the box, Natty Shack looks like the guilty party. No. Is it the captain? It's a slash. It's going against number 16. Boy, and Brazil is upset, and you never see that. Mudbugs now face a 5-on-3 disadvantage for 40 seconds. Richie Perrant's got to be the best PKer right now. With 5:06 remaining in the second, he's got to keep his team in the game. Oh, wow. Did Odessa just call a timeout? Yeah, they did. Adam Phillips seeing a critical moment here in this game, and I can't really blame Adam Phillips for calling a timeout. This is a chance for him and his team to extend their lead. A break in the action. Odessa 3, Shreveport 1. Late here in the second with 5:06 remaining. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigation 9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. Mudbugs Hockey tonight brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. For all your teeth needs, Dr. Emil Janino, his awesome staff, has your next dental checkup covered. Just call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Big face-off win there by Shreveport as they'll clear it down the length of the ice. 5-on-3 now for 25 more seconds. Along to the near side. Oh, and Odessa comes in off sides. Boy, this timeout from Adam Phillips is not going as planned to what he drew up, with 23 seconds left now of being 2 men down for Shreveport. Boy, Mudbugs was one of the best PK units in the business, and they're going to have to earn it here. Oh, face-off win there by Odessa. That's a big win for them. Boy, they're taking their time back in their own end. Oh, no, blowing a tire there is Weber. Now played in deep there is Smith. Stolen away. Can the Mudbugs clear? They cannot. Dickinson gets out of the box in 5 seconds. Thrown to the back door. Dickinson's out. He's going to race off. Quick shot there. Good stick in front there by Peters. Puck pelted down the length of the ice. Dickinson's going to go. Dickinson's going to take a chance. Coming around, and good body positioning there by Colson to get back. Boy, Dickinson had the Jets there. They're trying to take off and make something happen. Give his team a little shot in the arm. Odessa whacks it off the near side boards. Puck now is speared down the length of the ice there by Metcalf. Down to 50 seconds left now on Brazil's slashing infraction. But Mudbugs would love to kill off this next 40 seconds and then try to scrape one out before the end of the period. Now along to the near corner. 3:38 remaining here in the second. Tied up along that near corner. Good job there by the Mudbugs, killing off some seconds here. And the puck is squirted down the length of the ice. Great job there from the first choice personnel penalty kill unit as we're down to 15 seconds left now. And the Jackalopes don't seem in any hurry as they're up by a pair. Now racing up the ice from right to left. They'll work it into the left side. There for McCormick. Oh, what a hard hit! Along the left side, that is your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. It's courtesy from Peters. He absolutely tattooed McCormick. And the officials are saying it's a clean hit. Adam Phillips is beside himself behind the Odessa bench. And now a whistle is blown as it goes in deep into the Jack zone. Chet Hallinan saying it's a clean hit. Adam Phillips begs to differ. And now tensions flaring on the ice. Well, he's looking for an explanation. Wait a minute now. Takix was in the fray there. Someone tell him he's got to get back in his cage. The Jackalopes fans sharing their opinion of the officiating staff. Well, at the very least, we hope McCormick's okay. I don't like to see anybody get hurt. That was obviously a wicked hit from Dylan Peters, but I would say a wicked and clean hit from Dylan Peters. Your Sterling Dental Center, big hit of the game. Get your teeth checked by giving my man, Dr. Emil Janou, and his awesome staff a call at 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Well, that's good. McCormick going to get up on most of his own 2 feet, and he's going to take a trip into the tunnel and get checked out. And now More discussion here on to my right between Smith and Koklachev. Down to 2:51 remaining in the second. Just a Richter scale hit from Peters. Trying to bring some life into that Mudbugs bench. Mudbugs starting to bark away at that Odessa bench. Trying to see who that is. There was some jaw-jacking going on from the Jacks bench as well. That's Ryan Waltman with a little lip service, and I don't think Odessa's interested. Oh, yeah, Waltman getting into it now. I think it's him and Rudan. Oh, that's a classy conversation between the glass. Boy, Mudbugs hot behind the bench, and now Rudan telling them to look at the scoreboard. And I think I think Waltman told him, look at the standings. 3-1 is the score in favor of Odessa. Ryan Waltman always the big mouth on that Mudbugs bench. Big shout out to the Waltmans tuning in tonight from South Bend, Indiana. Glad to have Miss Gail, Mr. Dave, and the rest of the Waltmans with us. No penalties coming out of that big hit on McCormick. Face off. Battle that. One there by Odessa. Back out to center. Klanow able to clank it in to the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs still just down by 2. They're very much in this game. Fetchko flips it back out to center. Klanow played up ahead. Mudbugs just trying to put some good shifts together. Fetchko to the far side. Now thrown off the stick of Fetchko. In deep, Colson has it. It was Colson who was also jawing at back at Waltman on the benches. I love those conversations. Love to be a fly on that. Now dropped off there, punched up ahead there by Brazil. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They do. Brazil now spins, yanks it in deep, gets pushed off the puck. Puck now muscled up ahead. Gaining the blue line there is Smith. Try to saddle it in and got blocked, and now Hutton has it. Hutton gains the blue line from the right side. Hutton now with a $1:48 left in the second. Works it in along that near corner. He's getting help there. Good hard hit. Mudbugs trying to steal it. That was Fetchko. Played back out to center. Puck now is raked in there by DeSanctis into the Mudbug zone. Off the near side boards. Mudbugs down by a pair, trying to creep closer. Worked in deep now, stolen away. Hutton now able to pitchfork it into the near corner. Procopio's got a Procopio trying to stick handle his way past Smith. Puck caught. Oh, couldn't be held in there by Metcalf. Gockler now banks it off the far side boards. Now along the half boards in front of the Mudbugs bench, kicked around a bit. Puck possessed there by Smith. Now off the near side boards, hard hit going on. Good job there by Gockler to ring the bell of Harris. Now puck wheeled around the far side boards. Puck thrown toward the net. Perrant watches it go wide. Under a minute to go here in the second. Well, the Mudbugs might need a intermission to regroup. That puck now deflects off the near side glass and all the way down. Oh boy, awkward hit. And that's going to be a penalty on Procopio. Penalties coming up. And now pushing and shoving. They've got to get Procopio out of there. They do. Gio thought that was an embellishment, and that's what he's arguing. And now Sam Miller starting to bark away. Boy, Sam Miller hot now, and Mudbugs cannot come unraveled here. And now more pushing and shoving. A little hit atop the face there by Miller. That's Miller and Colson with a good old-fashioned shouting match. It's like a reality show starting to break out here on the ice. The young and the restless here at the Ector County Coliseum on a Saturday night And what we're supposed to have is hockey. And now that's Waltman and Klenow starting to bark away. Boy, the Mudbugs cannot take any more types of penalties in the variation of an unsportsmanlike conduct. They cannot have that happen with 39 seconds left in the second. Procopio in the box for boarding, and it comes at 19:21 of the second. Face-off will be deep to the right of Perrant. A troubling night for Shreveport. They're down by a pair, and they're going to need to bounce back. Now from the point, from the near circle, Moore to the near corner, thrown in front. It gets blocked. Now a chance here for the Jacks. Kimball, one-time blast. Stick save made there by Perrant. Thrown toward the net, Perrant makes the save. Down to 18 seconds left now. Face off to the left of Perrant. To the near corner there to Natty Shack. Natty Shack able to nail it down the length of the ice, and that'll just about wrap up the second period. Slowed down there by Takix. 3-1 lead for the Jacks, and they don't want to go. They're just going to seal it up and take this one into the second intermission locker room. So the Mudbugs find themselves down by a pair. Still plenty of time in this game, and now more shouting matches between Humphrey and Miller. Boy, the Mudbugs cannot get themselves caught up in any kind of extracurricular activities. They've got to get themselves into the locker room. They're very much in this game. They cannot get themselves out of this game. A break in the action. Time for the Bayou Blasters. Second intermission show. We'll talk to the sick blue liner, Alexi Girard, after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters. Second intermission show. Au revoir, Mudbugs fans. We're joined by our Quebec City native, as I like to call him, Mudbugs blue liner Alexi Gerard. Alexi, first of all, thank you for coming on. We do appreciate the time.
Oh, no problem. And yes, I will appreciate the time right here, and I will make a great interview right now.
Talk about what this experience in Shreveport has been like. I mean, obviously, it's been different maybe from your past experiences.
Of course. First of all, I love the city. I love the fans. I think we got the most amazing fans in the league, that's for sure. For sure, it's different. Like, I was playing a different type of hockey. Here, it's more toughness. It's more grit. It's more, not I wouldn't say fast, but different type of hockey. And yeah.
But you're a big guy. Do you kind of lay the law down a little bit? We see you get physical when need be, but maybe that's not exactly the central part of your type of game.
Exactly. I would do whatever to protect my teammates, that's for sure, or to answer if I do something bad. But I'm not really that type of player. I'm more offensive D-man. Like, I can bring pucks on net and can move the puck pretty fast. Yeah.
You know, a guy that you always reminded me of is a guy like Eric Carlson. You know, an offensive-minded defenseman, guy who put ridiculous numbers, 80-plus points one year.
Yeah.
Who's a guy that you kind of look up to? I'm sure you watch a lot of the NHL. I see you as a guy who's always jumping into the ozone as that blue liner. Is there a guy that you try to kind of idolize or you mold yourself after?
First of all, thank you for comparing me to Eric Carlson.
Well, you kind of look like him, and I didn't know if you thought about that.
Not really. My favorite player is Victor Edmond. I don't know if from Tampa Bay Lightning. I try to be like, he's a big not physical, but big physique guy. You know, like, he's very tall, very big, but he's not like laying body check around. He's always the first in offense, always the first in defense. So I try to like do like him a little bit, be like him. Yeah.
You talk about this blue line led by David Brazil, the captain. He's been here. Ryan Dickinson, Davis Gockler. You talk about Sam Miller and the rest of this crew. What have you seen from this defensive unit that has gave this team so much success?
I think we got 3 solid pairing and like 7 solid D that it's very tough to move out of the lineup. I think everybody do a great job right now, and we just have to keep going. I think we got very good defensive pairing, and we got very good offensive pairing. But at the same time, they can do both. You know, they play a game on 200 feet, so I think right now help our game a little bit. And I think with the talent we got at the blue line, I think it just can get better and better. It's not going down. I think the guys are working hard, and I think I trust them. I trust them to work hard and keep progressing. Yeah.
You know, and everyone knows this power play needs to get better. I know Rich Pront's been working on it. You're one of the leaders on this point. You're at the point on this power play. Have you seen some signs of improvement and maybe some good things, more good things to come?
First of all, Rich do a great job with us on the power play. We're practicing probably every day on the power play. I love our power play. I think we got a very good chemistry, all 5 together. I think we play a great unit of 5. But we just need to bring more shots on the net, more traffic, more people in front, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come. I'm sure. Like, we got so much talent on this power play that, it has to. Like, it's gonna come. Whatever. So let's just keep doing our thing right now. Bring more shots to the net, and I think it's gonna be very good.
Talk about Mason Balboa and Richie Perrant, 2 guys in the cage, and boy, I haven't seen a tandem this good in a long time. Just talk about what you've seen from those 2 and talk about how much they mean to this team.
First of all, I've seen everything. They're just jumping, making saves. So I'm very, I think the entire D-corps and the entire team are very confident with them in the net. I think both of them are doing a great job since the beginning of the year. I think there's most of the time, I'm not going to say the word, but they serve her back. And I think they're always there for us, and we just have to bring our A game for them.
Has it been hard? You're from Quebec City, obviously French-speaking hockey player. Was it tough to make that transition and learning the language of English? I know you maybe sometimes struggle with a little bit of slang. Guys like Sherino and Spoons, they kind of throw something out and you get kind of fumbled up, and they try to trip you up. Some of those guys. Has the English language been something you struggled with when you first kind of came down here?
Not really, because I got off of my family that's English. Actually, they're American, so part of my family's American. But yeah, the guys are just teasing me always. They're just on my back with my accent and stuff. But I kind of like it too. I think it's just good for everybody. And you know me personally, Chet. I don't take anything personal. No. So I think it was a little difference for sure. It was a new experience, but I think I like with people talking every day and talking to me that I pick up a lot of things about English, and I think I'm getting better.
We're talking to Mudbugs blue liner Alexi Girard here in the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. Talk about your family growing up in Quebec City. Do you come from a long line of hockey players?
Actually, yes, but my dad played hockey in a very high level. I think he played pro for I think 5 or 6 years, or 2 or 3 years, and I trust them. They're always there for me. They sacrifice everything for me. My sisters too. So I feel like.
Was it hard though playing with the expectations that he's obviously a pro hockey player, so kind of sets that bar as that inspiration.
Yeah.
Was it hard playing under him? I'm sure he was hard on you.
For sure, he's always been hard on me, but not the fact about my talent. He was hard about on me for effort, like always working and like always do something that people don't do usually. Take a little bit more, do a little bit more. And my dad was a different type of player as me. Actually, he was a fighter. He was he was just a fighter. He's still playing hockey right now, and I love playing during the summer with him. But
where does he play at?
Oh, he's playing in beer leagues. He's playing with friends. He's just having fun playing hockey actually, and he quits hockey just for the fight. He loves the game. My dad's a passionate, and I love him for that. But he just didn't want to fight anymore, and I think it's getting out of hockey anyway. So he's just always with me, and yeah.
Talking to Mudbugs blue liner Alexi Girard, you've been staying with Chucky Landry from Chipotle Mexican Grill. You've lost, some roommates kind of just in the way this league works.
Yeah.
Giannis Vizbelis gets traded. Brett Postula gets sent to another team. You bring in Garrett Steele. Talk about Chuck Landry, a guy, Mr. Louisiana, does a lot for Chipotle Mexican Grill and the Mudbugs. What kind of relationship have you built with him in that house?
First of all, my whole billet is amazing. Carla and Martin are amazing. They're amazing people. They're very spoiling us. Me and Stilsy are very, very, very lucky to have them. And for real, it's just a friendship. It's just they're such great people that you can't get away from them, and at the same time, it's just they're always there for you. They're doing everything. They're cooking is great. Great.
You love that steak, don't you, on Sundays?
Oh, Sunday steaks are amazing, but it's just great people, and I'm very, very, very fortunate to be with them. Yeah.
Talking to Alexi Girard, you look at this season. We're down the stretch now. What needs to happen for this team to kind of take that next step? Because you want to take that next step, and you want to be peaking at the right time.
Yes.
Just from an overall point of view, what do you see, and what needs to happen?
I don't think anything needs to happen. I think it's gonna happen eventually, by itself. I don't think we have to force it. I think we just have to keep going, working as units, and we get such a great group of guys this year, so it's not that difficult. But we just need to keep working, and coaches are doing great practices with us and working on stuff that we need to practice to be better. And at the end of the year, if we want to get out champion, we need to do those stuff. So we just have to keep listening to coach and watching video and learn from them, because they got way more experience than us, obviously.
That's Alexi Girard. Thanks for the time, and we do appreciate it, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much, Chet.
I should say bonne chance. We'll be back with more after these messages here on the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back to the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my favorites, a dear friend, a dear corporate partner, a fantastic woman who basically supports the Mudbugs broadcast and the Mudbugs organization as a whole, Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. First of all, Miss Janice, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Just talk about now, everybody hears about Generational Financial Advisors. You're the first period sponsor. Just talk about everything that goes on at Generational Financial Advisors.
Okay, we have a group of people, including myself, who are all financial advisors, and then I'm also a CPA, so I offer services to small businesses and individuals and tax services. We offer retirement planning, college planning, just basically cover your life services, and we try to work with people and develop that relationship so that it's all about relationships and it's not just about the money.
Is it a little more hectic now with, I guess, tax season just right around the corner?
It is very hectic. We start out with just having to do 1099s and W-2s for the companies that we do work with on a yearly basis, and then we go straight from there into filing all the way into April and sometimes October.
What's the most stressful part of your job?
The deadlines during tax season. Just trying to, if people get their stuff in timely, and trying to make sure that I have the time and can do the job in a timely manner for them so that we're not filing extensions.
We're talking to Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors, one of our Mudbugs corporate partners here in the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. You do so many good things for the Mudbugs at GFA. Talk about some of the things that you love, and obviously you work in depth with numbers just past my range of thinking. Just talk about some of the things that you love about the company and some of the things that you love about your job.
Well, one, I love the fact that we're a small company and we have an office here and one in Marshall, Texas, and the fact that we do have a lot of relationships that are long-term, being generational across the family lines, which is our whole goal. So as a person is getting older, we want to make a point to work with their younger children, grandchildren, so that, you know, they understand that we are here to represent them and to work with them for all their needs, tax, accounting, financial planning, insurance, all of it. We have a good group of people, and we've all been together for at least 10 years. So it's a nice small firm, but still, you know, can offer a lot of services.
Aside from being a fantastic corporate partner, you're also a billet. This is your third year as a Mudbug billet, and you have Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson, two very good hockey players, and both with colorful personalities. How has the I guess the atmosphere and the experience been this year for you?
It's been different because before we only had one player, and so then they had to we had a veteran and a rookie this year, and that was interesting to see the interaction between them, especially during training camp. But they have come to know each other and their habits, and we have card games, we have a lot of different things, and just they become part of the family.
You've been you do a lot of cooking, and I think that's one of the things that Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson rave about. What's one dish that has become kind of a favorite amongst the guys that you maybe you can think of?
It's something so simple. It's a chicken bite that's wrapped in bacon with brown sugar and stuff, and they can eat 4 pounds of chicken in a heartbeat.
You're also in the Claws Up Booster Club. You're the vice president. You work with Carl Phillips, and just talk about that dynamic. This is the first year that the Mudbugs have brought back the Booster Club. Just talk about how everything's kind of going and maybe some of the things that are on the horizon.
It's been a learning process for us this year. Of course, it was always going to be with you're doing the first time, and you have to see what works, what doesn't work. We have a great group of people. We have probably over 100 members. And we have tried a few things that didn't work, but we've had a lot that's going on, and I think in the future that as we have developed it, you'll see more things for sale, different just push to get some things out and help people understand, like learn about hockey rules, and then stat sheets for people that had been asking for them and things like that we try to get out.
How are the holidays for you? I know that the Booster Club did a lot of good things with ornaments and had a Christmas party, and the food, and obviously we're very much appreciative of that. There's so many things that go on in the holidays. It kind of seems like consume a whole month. How was it as far as from a Booster Club perspective and everything you guys wanted to accomplish?
Oh, it was great, and I think people really, really enjoyed the Christmas party with the guys, and the fact that they all came in their costumes or sweaters or whatever else, and just had a fun time. And they weren't having to. They interacted with everybody, sat at the tables with them, and I think people really enjoy that a lot. That's what they're there for. That's what they want to do, and support the team.
That's Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. We've created quite a relationship 3 years ago when this all started, and we appreciate all your support and most importantly your corporate partnership. Just thank you very much for always being there for the Mudbugs community, and thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, and go Mudbugs.
We'll have more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As we're ready to get the third period underway. Face off at center ice. Mudbugs skate from right to left. They'll have 1:21 left on Procopio's boarding. Minor face-off one there by Shreveport. Brazil's got it, and Brazil will smack it off the far side boards and down the length of the ice. Mudbugs don't have to think about getting two back in a hurry. They got plenty of time to do it off the far side boards all the way down. And that's down for icing. Boy, that's going to drive Adam Phillips crazy. Last thing you want to do on the power play is ice the puck. That's the capital no-no. And Odessa's done just that, as this puck now will play deep into the Jackalope zone. Well, the Mudbugs need a little spark right now. They have had trouble finding it in the latter half of this game. Face-off one there by Weber. Good job. Right back to the neutral zone. To Brazil, and Brazil will spear it down on net to Tekix, able to make the stop. Now along to the near side, DeSanctis into Rudin, and the puck is stolen away, and Nichols will be able to fire it down the length of the ice. Where sometimes a penalty kill can kind of jumpstart a team, and Coach Supa is hoping that's the case. Now lugged into the zone there by Colson, intercepted back out to the neutral zone. Well, this Jackalopes power play could not have started out any more worse, and this PK has been tremendous. Stolen away. Here's Nichols, throws it toward the net. Bad stop made there by Takix. Boy, big shot there by Nichols to try to grab one back for Shreveport. 5 seconds left, 2-on-2. Good stick check there by Peters. He'll throw back to Metcalf, and they're going to get Procopio out of the box. Is he going to join the rush? No, he'll come off the bench. Wraparound chance. Oh, boy, the puck shoved out of trouble. That was dangerous in front of Perrant. Now along to the near side. Mudbugs cannot afford to give those types of goals up. Up ahead, Nichols, the natty shack, back to Nichols. Nichols, a backhand shot, rebound chance. Oh, boy, kicked around now. Metcalf, hard hit into the near corner. Mudbugs trying to stay with it. Almost 2 minutes gone by in the third. It's brought to you by Sterling Dennis on a wrapper. Oh, boy, a wraparound chance there by Metcalf was blocked there by Takix. Back the other way. Here comes Odessa. 3-on-2. Quick shot smothered up there by Perrant from the near circle there by Lewis. This face-off will stay deep in the Shreveport zone. 2:04 gone by in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Face-off now will be in the right wing circle to the left of Perrant. Kicked around, won there by Shreveport. Kissed off the near side window, back out to center, picked up there by Kiefer. Kiefer with a burst of speed. Kiefer throws it toward the net, it gets blocked. Kiefer now works it in, sends it there for Steele. Steele will slip it in behind the cage there for Smith. Back up top to Brazil. Brazil now to Dickinson at the point. Slaps one toward the net, it goes wide. And now Timber Lewis has the puck. Lewis now poke checked away there by Kiefer. Now off the near side boards all the way down. Mudbugs trying to put a push here. 2.5 gone by in the third. Now bouncing around that far side. Quick shot. Pad stop made there by Perrant. Winding blast. Blocked in front. Boy, Perrant very aggressive. Just across his goal mouth. Challenging the shooter. Good job there by Perrant with a couple of nice stops. Off the far side boards through the neutral zone. Steele will send it in. One thing that kind of goes by unnoticed, and now Takix, trouble handling it as he had trouble. Now a penalty's coming up. It's going against Shreveport, and Nichols can't believe it. Oh, I thought they were going to even it up. Those two got tied up like a couple of love bugs in the month of August. Boy, that's a tough call, and Nichols is hot like Louisiana hot sauce. Oh, rather, that's Smith who's hot. And now, Nichols has just been tossed. Oh, no, Smith has just been tossed. Wow. Smith is out of the game. He said one too many magic words, and Chet Hallinan is sending him into the locker room. Wow. They usually give you a little more rope, and Chet Hallinan said, I've had enough. Jacob Smith now is going to get his money's worth. Oh, he's starting to point at Chet Hallinan. First of all, I thought it was Nichols, 8 and 9, pretty close. It is Smith, and now the Mudbugs are minus a 4. Is this going to be any more than just 2 minutes now? And I think that's what Coach Soupy's trying to figure out. Oh, wow. A 5-minute major after the 2-minute cross-checking on Smith and a game misconduct on number 8. I apologize to our fans. I thought it was Nichols initially. It was hard to see behind the cage of tactics. It was Jacob Smith, and boy, that feistiness got feistier by the second, and you could see the frustration starting to grow on Smith, and now he is done for the night. Face off now to the left of Perrant. 5 minute, wait a minute, it still says 2 minutes. Is it a 5-minute or a 2-minute? Trying to figure this out, still 2 minutes for now. Quick one-timer scores. Oh boy, that is a backbreaker. And the goal is scored by DeSanctis. From that left point, Perrant couldn't see it, as there was traffic in front of Perrant. 4-1 Odessa. Quick work off of Smith's cross-checking call, and now Fetchko, who was serving, is allowed out. They did not know how many minutes were on that power play. And the Jacks now have a 4-1 lead. Time of the goal. 3:22 of the third. So there was a tip in front. It's Humphrey's third. DeSanctis gets the assist at 3:22. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Now worked into the Odessa zone. So the Mudbugs now, who were going into this game minus Sherino and Rupsoff, are now minus Jacob Smith. So everything is going to have to get shuffled up here for Coach Soupy, as he is getting pretty thin. He's going to have to pretty much roll 3 lines the rest of the way. Face-off is won there by Odessa. Quick shot, score! Right through the near circle, and the Mudbugs find some life. It's 4-2. And it is Matt Hutton who scores the goal. They needed a spark, and the former Jackalope able to hammer one home. Oh, that's a quick spark and a quick strike. Just what the Mudbugs needed. and Coach Soupy says, stay on the ice. And Matt Hutton scores his first goal as a Shreveport Mudbug. It's a little live backhand shot. Oh my goodness, almost snuck past Perrant. And now the puck is shoved out of trouble, pushing and shoving along the near corner. Mudbugs got to watch out. They got to stay out of this. Mudbugs trying to come together, down by a pair. Off a quick strike from Hutton from the left wing circle. Four-2 lead. Mudbugs trying to claw back. Quick shot, backhander, they score. Humphrey off the near circle, 5-2 Jackalopes. And that is a shot that Odessa just delivered a huge dagger there. Just when the Mudbugs had a little life going for him, Humphrey able to backhand it top shelf. Jacks 5, Bugs 2. It's Humphrey's second goal of the game. That one is a huge gut punch to the Mudbugs, trying to get back in this game. Rudin gets the only assist on Humphrey's second goal of the game. Mudbugs still have time in this game. 15:25 remaining in the third. Odessa 5, Shreveport 2. Gaining the blue line from the right side. Waltman tries a toe drag. Quick winding shot. Glove save. Made there by Takix. From a tough angle there by Natty Shack from that far side. Face off one there by Shreveport, worked in along that near corner. Kiefer spun around. Mudbugs trying to steal it. 5-2 lead now for the Jacks. Oh boy, backhanded along the back there is Gockler pushing and shoving. It's getting feisty. Uh-oh, Natty Shack, or rather Metcalf in the fray, steals in there. They did not like how Gockler got roughed up along the back. The penalty door is open for Odessa. And now Kiefer's starting to jaw a little bit. Both doors are opening up. I think that's the right call. 5:01 into the third. Wait a minute. Odessa's door open, now it just closed. So now it's opening up again. That's the right call. You got to even it up. Okay, well, Metcalf's got to cool it. They might tack on an extra 2. Boy, Metcalf went into that box and he smacked that stick on the glass. Do not need to take yourself out of the game. Harris in the box, Metcalf in the box. And this one can get a little ugly, folks. I remember in the first year of the NAHL era of Bucks hockey, there was a line brawl. And it involved former Mudbug Sean O'Malley. He served a suspension as he came off the bench. And that was one of the biggest brawls I've ever come across. That was the 2016-2017 season. If memory serves me right, I believe Johnny Roberts was in cage, and I believe Roberts wanted a goalie fight, and the Jackalopes goalie turned him down. It was either Johnny Roberts or Dylan Lubismeyer. Oh, wait a minute. An extra Jackalope is going in the box. Do the Mudbugs have a AEP Swepco power play? They do. Well, this is a big chance here. This is a must score for the Mudbugs power play unit. It's brought to you by Swepco. Now over to Brazil. Brazil back to Dickinson. Witherspoon back to Dickinson. Throws it toward the net. It redirects just wide. Witherspoon back to Dickinson. Now to Brazil. Brazil throws it toward the net. And it pinballs around now. Puck poke check back out to center. Now to the far side. Now back to Brazil. Mudbugs trying to lug it up the ice. The clock is against them. Off the far side, boards in deep. Now speared around to the far side. Kept in there by Gockler. Gockler waits. Now to Brazil. Brazil back to Gockler. A one-timer there by Miller. And it goes just wide, rather. Now off the near side boards. Miller's going to grab it. Miller back through the neutral zone. Shoved back to there, the captain, Brazil. Mudbugs got to go here. 1:10 to go on the man advantage. It's brought to you by Swepco. Jacks 5, Bugs 2. The Mudbugs are going to claw the mountain tonight. They got to get one here. Now, Koklachev trying to steal it. Now on over to Hutton, who's got a goal tonight. Back up top now to Miller. Miller at the point. Fetchko's got it. Now Miller a drive. Blocked in front. Now Fetchko back up top now to Miller. Miller now to Metcalf. Back to Miller. Miller now to Fetchko. Fetchko tried to fire when he lost a handle on it. And his backhand pass up top mishandled there by Miller. Miller takes a U-turn back into the Odessa zone. He'll flag it in to the far corner. Puck now is cleared down the length of the ice. Slowed down there by Perrant. 5-2 lead for Odessa. Now to the near corner, backhand shot there by Koklachev from the near half wall. And it is stopped there by Takix. Little personnel change here. As that puck now deflects into the protective netting. Almost 7 minutes gone by here in the third. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Scuba Ventures. You can lure and dive to take trips with them to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Give them a call during business hours at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. This face-off will come to the near side, just ahead of the Odessa blue line. Face-off is won there by Shreveport. They'll take it all the way down, and that's going to do it. And that was a much-needed missed opportunity there by Shreveport when they needed a goal. Brazil will bang it in to the far corner. Witherspoon spun around a bit there by Kimball. Taken there by Doherty. Doherty now will float it back to the near side. Taken there. Quick shot steered aside there by Perrant on a shot there by Moore from the right point. Now to the near side. Up ahead there to Witherspoon. Now back the other way. Quick shot. And a shoulder save made there by Perrant on a shot there by Grimaldi from the near circle. Now a backhand centering feed. Broken up there by Brazil. Floated back out to center. Well, why do I get the feeling this game's going to get even nastier? Quick shot there by DeSanctis. Save made there by Perrant. Now off to the near side. Played there by Hutton. Hutton gains the blue line. Hutton from the far side throws it toward the net. It gets blocked. Now Procopio back to Hutton. Hutton now sealed up along that far corner. Played back up top now to Miller. Miller throws it toward the net. It gets redirected just wide. Now Hutton trying to grab it along the short side. Now from the near half wall, back up top. Quick shot there by Peters. Blow, Pat stop made there by Takix. Now Perrant up ahead there to Miller. Miller gains the blue line from the near side. He has it. Miller fires it. Save made there by Takix. And now pushing and shoving along that far side. Looked like Connor Bowl, I believe, took an awkward spill into that far corner. He's okay. No, that was Chet Hallinan, rather. He's all right. That's good. 11:16 to go here in the third. Are they taking a timeout? I don't see the red lights on. I guess they are. A break in the action. 5-2 lead for Odessa. 11:16 remaining in the third. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Ector County Coliseum. Not the best night for Bugs hockey. They still have time, though. Odessa 5, Shreveport 2. Game has spiraled a bit ever since Jacob Smith got tossed out of the game. And he got into a shouting match with Chet Hallinan, and that was mano-a-mano baseball manager toward an umpire type of challenge. 3-on-2, shoved in the near corner, root in, deep into the Mudbug zone. Along that near corner, blown tire along that near corner there by Metcalf. Now thrown up ahead there to Waltman. Waltman trying to make something happen, gains the blue line from the right side. He'll work it into the far corner. Mudbugs got to stretch this game out. Brazil throws it toward the net and redirected just wide. That might have been touched by a high stick. Now from the right point, played back out to center. Now along to the near side there to Brazil. Brazil will gun it back in to the Odessa zone. Along to that right point, kept in. Mudbugs have a chance through the slot. Quick wrister. Oh, a save made as Witherspoon came through the slot. Boy, he has got to cash in there if the Mudbugs are going to try to get back in this game. He shot it right in to Kick's pads. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. They hold the zone. Back to Brazil, entering the zone, and oh boy, he's got to come out. Didn't expect that pass as quickly as it came. Dickinson floored back into the Odessa zone. Down to 10 minutes left in change here in the third. Jacks 5, Bugs 2. Off the near side boards. Brazil steered up ahead, hard hit there by Steele. Puck now collared into the Mudbug zone. Now off the near side boards, played there by Witherspoon. Witherspoon back to the far side there to Koklichev. Quick wrister. Oh boy, save made there by Tactics, and it goes to the protective netting. .9:45 remaining in the third. Shots 27-26 in favor of Shreveport. And Jacob Smith has got the jacket on, and he's taking a stroll around the Ector County Coliseum. He's got the look like he wants to get something to eat. That is, I don't know, just kind of find me a little comical. Procopio has it from the far corner. Procopio dropped off there to Peters. Throws it toward the net, it gets blocked. Now to the near corner it goes. Trying to hold the zone there was Hutton. Now from the near circle, played back up top. Peters a blast, blocked there by Harris. And that puck deflects out of play. .9:21 remaining in the third. A break in the action. Odessa 5, Shreveport 2. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Ector County Coliseum. Mudbugs hockey, stick around for the Raisin Canes postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened. You know how I like my Raisin Canes, Caniac combo, everything on it. You can say it with me. 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce, mix it into the cane sauce. You know what it's called. On cue, Chet's Awesome Sauce. Raisin Canes, feed your hockey hunger, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Mudbugs trying to inch closer. Thrown in front. Oh, boy, fanned on through the slot there. On a one-time chance there was Natty Shack. Now off to the near side. Worked in deep around to the far corner. Natty Shack throws his body around. Now played up ahead. Here's Nichols. Nichols with a burst of speed. Drop back pass. Oh, hard hit. Roughed up there was Natty Shack. And now Metcalf has the puck. Metcalf stays with it. On the far side, thrown back up top to Miller. Miller fires it, blocked. Boy, Mudbugs just can't get much to the net. Thrown through the slot. Puck now is deflected out of the zone. Miller's going to go, or rather Nichols will chase it down. Throw to the near side there. Hard hit as Waltman takes a ringing bell of a hit there by Moore. Now off the near side boards, Gockler's grabbing it. Gockler now will take it back into his own zone. Around that far side, thrown too far there for Kiefer. Kiefer steals it. Kiefer fires it toward the net. And a shoulder save rebound chance poked that just wide. Kiefer trying to wrap it around. And Kiefer doing everything he can. But Tactics makes a couple of nice stops. And now Tactics and Kiefer starting to go at it. Boy, Kiefer and the Bugs really needed that one with 8:05 to go in the third. Jacks 5, Bugs 2. Face off now in the right wing circle, deep in the Odessa zone. Face off one there by Shreveport. Putt slithers out of the zone. Metcalf poke checks it away. Thrown in front, block, wraparound chance. Save made there by Perrant as DeSanctis was looking for a goal. Through the neutral zone, Steele to the far side there to Gockler. Played up ahead there to Witherspoon. He'll take a U-turn back. Back to the far side there to Gockler. Gockler now will throw it back to the near side. Touched up there by Steele. It'll go in deep. 7.5 remaining now here in the third. Mudbugs, if any chance, they're going to have to score a goal probably around that 5-minute mark for any kind of hope to get themselves closer in this game. Natty Shack gains the blue line from the left side, and the puck now halted back into the neutral zone and roughed up a bit. There was Natty Shack off the near side trying to touch up there as Natty Shack. Koklachev runs into him. Well, you feel like something is going to blow later in this game. 6:55 and counting here in the third. Spun around there is Dickinson. They'll twist it on over to Brazil. Giveaway, Humphrey steals it. Now kicked in along that far corner. Trying to grab it there is Natty Shack. Now cycled back in and blocked off there by Dickinson. Dickinson grabs it, played up ahead there to Hutton. Hutton gives it away, fumbled it around a bit. And Manzo's got it. Now puck pinballing around like a domino back out to center. Now through the neutral zone, taking off with it there is Nichols. Back to Brazil, a shot. Save made there by Takix. Saw it the whole way, and Takix will hold on to it. 6:14 remaining here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Jackalopes have not won since November 15th. The Mudbugs trying to extend that. Might I remind you, the Mudbugs scored 5 goals in less than 3 minutes in Corpus Christi. They're going to need one of those outbursts in tonight's game. 2-on-2, rushing up the ice, back to DeSanctis. Puck now blocked, rather. And now stolen away. McCormick, a Krister save made there by Perrant along the far side. That was Ottenbright with the shot. McCormick's out of the game after the hit from Peters. Face off now to the right of Perrant. Exactly 6 minutes gone left, rather, here in the third. Odessa 5, Shreveport 2. Face off one there by Odessa. Quick shot in and out of the glove of Perrant. Puck now banked off the near side boards. Back out to center. Picked up there by Hutton. Hutton has it. Hutton now from the near half wall. Waiting for it. Drop to Miller. Miller waits behind the cage. Back up top it goes. Peters a blast. Blocked. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They can. Procopio throw it in front. They score! Right in front. It was a fluky play. Procopio threw it toward the net. It hit a body in front, and the Mudbugs are within 2. It's Matt Weber who was in front, might have got off his leg, and the Mudbugs now within 2. A little sign of life for Shreveport. As Weber able to pick up his 9th of the year. And it comes at 14:23 of the third. The Bugs within 2 again. Great work from Procopio to get it in front. He gets the assist. Mudbugs trying to get some ray of life here. They got 5:10 remaining here in the third. They need another goal to make this really interesting, as we're down to 5 minutes left. Now worked in along that near corner, trying to grab it there is Metcalf. Mudbugs trying to stretch the game out. Behind the cage now, Metcalf. Behind the cage. Boy, Mudbugs got to move it up the ice. Up ahead there to Waltman. Waltman now outlets it up ahead to the speedy Nichols, a quick wrister. Stick save made there by Takix. Now to the near corner it goes. Trying to stay with it along that far corner. Played back now to the point. Picked up there by Nattyshak. Nattyshak resets. He enters the zone. Back to Waltman. He couldn't handle it. 4 minutes remaining here in the third. Can the Mudbugs get within one? Puck now floated into the near corner. And now through the slot. Mudbugs have it from the near circle. Twisting and turning there is Nattyshak. Back to Brazil. Brazil's got to help with along the walls. And the puck now skitters back out to center. As now that puck gets the protective netting. Well, Coach Soupy is going to have to think about when he wants to pull Richie Perrant to try to grab a pair of goals. We have 3:37 and counting here in regulation. Face-off will come out of the Jack zone. Perrant starting to take a look at Coach Soupy. No sign yet. When you're down by 2, you want to start doing it around the 2.5 mark, I would say, at the bare minimum if you're trying to get a pair. Weber, a whacker, gets blocked. Off the far side boards. Oh, boy, bumped off the puck now. Puck now slithers back into the Mudbug zone. 3:25 remaining in the third. Now a quick shot, gets blocked. Now Brazil to the far side there to Dickinson. Perrant starting to take a look over. No sign yet. We got 3:10 remaining in the third. Procopio throws it toward the net, hits the side of the net. Mudbugs have possession of the puck, though. Thrown back up top. Dickinson, a slapper, looking for a redirector. He had Procopio along the short side. Now along the near side. Worked in deep. Slowed down there. Timber Lewis gets hauled down. Quick one-timer. Oh, what a save made there by Takix. Now Procopio gets roughed up along the boards. Penalty coming up. Now extra attacker time. Perrant's coming off. Puck now. Uh-oh. Procopio hopefully is okay. Touched up now with 2:37 to go here in the third. The Mudbugs have a little life. Gio Procopio draws the penalty. Do the Mudbugs have a little late game magic in them? Galati in the box for boarding. Well, here's the dilemma for Coach Soupy. He can pull his netminder for a 6-on-4 deal. The problem with that, though, is Odessa can ice the puck and try to score a goal. So it's one of those popular, unpopular things. I like the 5-on-4 if you can start getting him moving. The 6-on-4 deal is tough. Played back up top to Brazil. Brazil now over to Dickinson. Dickinson for the point. Throws it toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Trying to poke it along there was Brazil, and the puck is whacked off the far side boards. I like the decision from Coach Soupy to keep Perrant in the cage. You have the power play. It's brought to you by Swepco. Now to Brazil. Brazil gains the blue line from the near side. Thrown back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson now to Waltman. Waltman waits. Fires it toward the net. Save made there by, they got blocked rather in front. Now along the near corner, Witherspoon has it. Witherspoon now behind the cage. Thrown back up top to Brazil. Brazil has it. Now to Dickinson. Dickinson waits. He fires it. Oh, he went to the far side there to Waltman. Now the puck trying to be kept in. Waltman now stays with it along the end boards. Perrant starting to take a look over at Coach Soupy. No sign yet. Back up top to Brazil. Brazil to Witherspoon. Mudbugs got to hurry. They need 2. Back up top now to Witherspoon from the right point. Witherspoon waits. Witherspoon taking his time. Now to Brazil. Brazil looking for a lane. Back to Witherspoon. Witherspoon from the near circle. Loses his heads on it. 1:30 to go in regulation. Now behind the cage, Witherspoon to the far side, back up top to Dickinson. Brazil come off the ice. Perrant looking for a signal. One-time blast there by Miller, blocked, sitting on the puck. Mudbugs can't try to clear it, jam it in there as Witherspoon. Save made there by Takix. I think you have to get Perrant out now. Coach Soupy looks like he's going to call a timeout. He's got the board in hand. Usually you save that timeout for the first goal scored because you got to get 2. I would think Coach Soupy is going to have to pull his netminder now. He's got the board out now. He's going to call a timeout. So Coach Soupy will call it now. Usually you tend to wait, but the time is obviously against the Mudbugs with 1:13 remaining in regulation. Coach Soupy drawing out every possible scenario here. He's going to keep Perrant in the cage. You know, I really don't mind that at all because 6-on-4 really, I really think it's kind of overrated at times. You know, if you can hold the zone, obviously it's great, but the Jackalopes with a 2-goal lead are going to take every shot they can toward the empty net, and there's no icing. That's the problem with 6-on-4. But there is 1:13 left, so the Mudbugs are going to have to put the extra attacker time. So net is empty now to my right. Mudbugs need a pair in 1:13. They can do this. They just got to hurry. Face off one there by Shreveport. They have it. Now over to Miller. Miller waits from the near circle. Played back up top now to Metcalf. Metcalf's got to get it on net. Played back to Koklachev. Back to Metcalf. Throws it toward the net. Smothered up there by Takix. He had Hutton along the back door with now a minute left in regulation. The Jackalopes 60 seconds away from snapping out of a 22-game losing streak. Mudbugs trying to pull something out of their backside. This is going to have to be a magical sequence. Face-off one there by Odessa, whipped around the near side boards. Puck now thrown down the length of the ice. There is no icing. Mudbugs got to hurry. 50 seconds left. Metcalf to the near side there to Koklachev. Gains the blue line. And the Mudbugs come in offsides. Boy, it has been that kind of night for Bugs hockey. They have taken a couple of steps forward and then had to take a couple of steps back. 41 seconds. I would say the Mudbugs are going to try to have to score in probably the next 20 seconds for any hope to try to find the equalizer. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Brazil has it. Brazil will work it in from the near side. Witherspoon shot gets blocked. Witherspoon stays with it. Witherspoon back to Kiefer. Now to Witherspoon. Witherspoon waits. He fires it toward the net. They hit the protective netting. Oh, that hit a body in front. With 26 seconds left now in regulation. Time starting to run down on Shreveport here. This is going to be a tough loss to swallow if they can't come up with a miracle. Face-off one there by Odessa. That one smacked around the far side window. That one should stay in the Odessa zone. It will. Face-off down the left point. Face-off one there by Shreveport. One-time blast there by Brazil. It redirected just wide of the near corner. Now the puck given away. Oh, hard hit there by Dickinson. Played back out to center. Empty net. They score. That was Rudin, and it's 6-3 Jacks. The Mudbugs are going to come up short tonight, and the Jackalopes are going to grab their first win for the first time since November 15th. Face off one there by Shreveport. Played back to the Mudbug zone. 5 seconds left. To Gockler up ahead there to Procopio. Played off the far side boards, back out to center, and that'll do it. And the Jackalopes have beaten the Mudbugs by a final score of 6-3. And Odessa wins for the first time in 23 tries. It's a tough loss for Shreveport, as they will have to settle for a split in Odessa. Final score, Odessa 6, Shreveport 3. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. We'll tell you all about it after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hot.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Mudbugs come up short against the Jackalopes tonight by a final score of 6-3. The Mudbugs will have to take this one on the chin, and really this game just kind of got away from the Mudbugs in that second period. It started off nice as Miller was able to rifle home a juicy rebound in front for his 14th of the year. Jacob Smith and Warren Natashak got the assist. It was 1-0 Mudbugs. That was the only lead they would hold, though. At 16:36, Max Clenal scored his second goal of the year as he redirected a shot off of Colson's hands, and it was a 1-1 game power play goal for Odessa. Then Max Clenal would score on a 4:05 mark of the second, and it was a 2-1 lead. And then Jack Rudin, off a breakaway, would slip one past the 5-hole of Perrant, and it was a 3-1 Odessa lead after 2. Then the third period did not start out any better for the Mudbugs, as Isaiah Humphrey able to ram home his third of the year, assisted by Vincent DeSanctis, and it was a 4-1 Jacks lead. Then right away, 24 seconds later, Matt Hutton scored his 9th goal of the year, his first as a Mudbug. Metcalf and Weber got the assist, and the Mudbugs were within 2 again. Then at the 4-minute mark, 14 seconds later, Humphrey scores again on a backhander. He's able to lift one past Perrant. Jack Rudin got the assist, and it was a 5-3 game, or 5-2 game. Then Matt Weber able to redirect home his 9th of the year. Assist went to Procopio and Hutton, and it was a 5-3 game, and the Mudbugs had a little life with 5:37 remaining in regulation. And then Jack Rudin able to rifle home the empty netter toward the end of the game. And the final score was Odessa 6, Shreveport 3. And the Mudbugs come up short tonight, and Odessa snaps out of a 22-game losing streak. Final score, once again, the Mudbugs 3, the Jackalopes 6. And a look elsewhere in the NHL South Division standings. Topeka wins, so they go back to third place. Mudbugs fall to fourth. Topeka beats New Mexico 4-3. The Bulls hold off the Ice Rays 3-2. And those are your finals in the South Division of the NHL. So the Mudbugs will be 1 point behind Topeka as we head in to Mardi Gras weekend. That'll be our next broadcast. Join us then. The Mudbugs will take on the Junior Blues. It'll be a 7-11 puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram opening pregame show. I'm Chet Yoder, your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. This one's a tough one. I have to give a couple to the Jackalopes. One on Isaiah Humphrey. He's your 3rd star of the game with a pair of goals. He was great tonight. Max Klenow had a pair of goals. He was great tonight. Your number 1 star, Matt Hutton. He was really good against his former team. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist. Those are your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. Humphrey 3. Klenow 2 and Hutton 1. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Final score, Odessa 6, Shreveport 3. We'll see you next Friday night as the Mudbugs take on the Junior Blues for Mardi Gras weekend. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. That's been your Rays and Canes postgame show. So long from the Ector County Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder reciting the final score. The Jackalopes 6, the Mudbugs 3. Have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, Raising Canes, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates, LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!